Good evening, everybody. Should we flip the camera?
It's your call.
Do you guys want the camera on or not?
I might have to.
It's us, look. It's me and Jag.
I might have to chew on a Mars bar if that's all right.
Chew on a Mars bar. What's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on?
Oh, they're doing something out there.
Oh, we're trying to put the screen up.
It's all going a bit silly.
Or some such.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. There we go. We're all back.
Ridiculous.
Cool, man. Let's see you sexy devils. Okay.
You just know who.
I've got a yellow T-shirt on, so it's going to be like a bit of a floating head.
Well, no, you look more kind of fuzzy. You look kind of fuzzy.
Yeah, fair. It's quite weird though, isn't it?
It's like you're static.
I am static man.
You are.
Good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday night. It's Fly Casual. Weekend Warlords. We're a little bit late. We've had a bit of Warlords kind of team chat, so it's all good. I'm Steve. This is Jag.
Hey, wrong side.
How you doing, Jag?
There we go.
And the first game we've got up tonight is the Bones Invitational.
Cheers.
I don't know what it's called. So what that means is we have the current Bones champion, who is Tim Marsden.
Because he slapped me about.
Because he slapped you about. Apparently I didn't watch it.
It was awful.
But Rasta Mace has challenged him with Dengar. We've kept Ryan out of the booth because there's a punishing one type jump master on the table. And they're just getting set up. So, wow, thank you everybody for the lovely messages. I'll go through what we're giving away shortly. And it's a bit of a doozy tonight. I think you've seen Ryan's put a post up. So let's just go through this and miss you, Josh. He's not here. Whatever. I'm here. It's all about me and Jag tonight. Poor Bones. Okay, hi Steve Ulfric. Hi mate. Thank you for your message the other day. I really appreciate it. Just checking I'm okay. To everybody that's sort of done nice things and said nice things for me. Doddy, woohoo, Steve is back. Hi Doddy, how you doing mate? How you feeling, Steve, on the road to recovery? Yes, I am. I'm in a bit of pain, but I'm all right. I've just had a couple of games with Jamie Bradley and another one with Jag, so thank you for that. So I've been stood up for about the last 3 hours, so my legs...
The seat is nice.
The seat is
The
good.
seat is nice.
The seat is very good. Pie saying, do you have to defend Bones with the list you want it with? That'd be awesome. It's absolutely correct.
Yep, you do.
So Tim has brought his list.
This is the one that slaps me about horrendously.
Doddy's not good. What's up, mate? Just if you need me to... if you need to have a little chat offline about it, please do. We have some cards from the System Open. Kyle O'Turley and James Finlayson went to France last weekend.
All the way. By train, apparently.
By train, yeah, same as last year. So what we're doing is we're going to do a giveaway. It would be relatively expensive because this card is well sought after.
It's a bit special.
So we have, first off, so we're going to do one raffle, but we're going to draw it 4 times. So the 4th place gets a card.
Which is X-Force, yes?
In fact, no, we're going to do top 3.
Top 3.
So the first one is going to get an R2 Astromech card in 3rd place. In 2nd place, you're going to get an R2 Astromech card, and you're going to get an S-Foils card as well in 2nd place. And in 1st place...
It's a beautiful thing.
It's the plastic, the Guri see-through plastic card. So that's for the 1st place prize. Pretty good. I trust you'll agree.
I might just steal it. If you see me running.
I'll check the cards.
It's because I've just nicked it.
Yeah. What's this? Live stream Weekend Warlords. What's this? Oh, it's
them
from
things.
Mr. Taniguchi. I love those. So the Guri card. So it's going to be, because this Guri card wasn't available at UK System Open for pretty much anyone that didn't get one in the first hour.
I thought you'd like to have Bones
Yeah,
in here.
Bones is here. So hi, Bones.
Hi, internet, love you.
That's our industrial leader, who's just absolutely wrecked the place. So Bones, this game is for Bones. So it's Tim Marsden and Rasta Mace. Tim is current champion, and so yes, JRU win. Good to see Dengar back on the board. Cheers. What's his name? Josh? No, Ryan. That's it. So yeah, I'm back. Jag's back. I am looking forward to this evening.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little bit of update on what's been going on with me if you're really that interested. Probably not. So let's have a quick look at the lists while they're setting up. So Tim Marsden, we saw his list
Yes.
last week.
We know this one.
So it's pretty good.
It's horrendous.
I beat it.
Well done.
Yeah, I PS killed Rear Admiral Chiranu with Torquil Monks.
That's worth bones on itself. Really,
Wow,
isn't it?
yeah, but we came up with the bones idea literally a week after.
Funny that.
So there you go. Doddy, that's bad news, man. I'm good in that respect. I've been diagnosed with trigeminal neuralgia. Wow.
Random nerve pain in my face.
Dude, that sucks. However, I'm sure that now they've diagnosed it, they're going to be in a position where they can help you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baron Lando, Rasta flying a list for me and Ben. So how you been, dude? I've been away for a few weeks, so
Yeah. I mean, I've
been
been
all right?
I've been busy.
have you?
Yeah.
Doing what? Just real life stuff?
Yeah, real.
stuff.
Adulting.
Oh dear.
Like today and yesterday, I spent virtually my entire day dismantling an old bed, and I was about to say remantling a new bed, but that's just not the word.
Here's my thing about beds, right?
Oh, here we go.
What is the point of a bed?
What is the point of a bed?
Why don't you just have a mattress on the floor?
Well,
You get a better night's sleep because it's more solid sleep.
for me personally,
Yeah.
I have now secured a narrower bed because I was sleeping on a double bed, and there's just me.
Yeah.
Waste of space. And
You're not starfish.
No, I don't actually. I'm very
Linear.
down the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't move a lot either. So,
Okay.
anyway, and also it means now that I can put stuff underneath my bed. So I have gained storage space.
Got you.
And for me, I agree with you. If I was living in a perfect environment where I could do whatever I want with it and stuff, a mattress on the floor with a sheet and
Yeah.
that would be fine with me. I mean, I've had futon beds before,
Yeah.
which is pretty much the same principle.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't bother me. But because I'm in such a relative kind of small amount of space for the amount of stuff that I have,
Yeah.
the added ability to stick stuff underneath where I'm sleeping, godsend.
Yeah.
So it made
Fair.
It
So
made
it's a
sense to do
storage
that.
decision rather than
Yeah,
a comfort
it was a
decision.
practical decision. As
Wow,
opposed
that
to,
is adult stuff.
I know, it's
I
shocking,
know,
isn't
man.
it?
What's going
It's
on?
disgraceful. I hated every minute.
You
of it.
must be all right now. The weather's cooled down a bit now with your very sensitive skin.
Don't even start.
Okay, let's not start.
No, in all honesty, I know a lot of you are probably looking outside going, "Oh my god, what a horrible day." I'm looking outside going, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take the bit of rain to be able to actually walk out in the daylight and not go
Yeah.
like some kind of twisted Nosferatu. It's not
some
great.
day walker.
Yeah, pretty much. It's awful. A lot of us have been suffering. A lot of us. I mean, even people who are normally quite okay.
Do you all have like gingivitis then? Is that a thing?
No. And if we're going to go down that road,
I'm not going to go down that road. I'm not going to go down that road.
but no, I mean, there's a couple of gingers at work, and also some real pale blondes, and we've all been.
Yeah.
But like I say, though, even like the guys who are normally quite okay with it. I mean, that Thursday, which was like up to 36.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
We were all dying. I mean, I had a day off. Luckily, on that day, I didn't leave the house until about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Wow.
I just didn't because it was just pointless.
I've been laid up for the last week over in Cambridge, where my missus lives.
Yeah.
My leg's not been working too well, and on the hottest day it was 41 degrees over there. On that hottest day,
Stupid.
it was just crazy. But
Stupid.
it was cooler to keep all the doors closed
Yeah.
in the house and no windows open.
I think the biggest problem with it was the fact that there was no breeze.
Yeah.
There was no
You
breeze.
guys streaming?
Yeah, we're
It's on the
live.
monitor outside. It's just got the Weekend Warlords header.
Oh.
Yeah, we're live. Where people are watching.
We're talking. We're facing.
Where's the transition screen? Just out of curiosity.
The transition screen is here.
Weird. We haven't got it outside.
Have you not? Is John still here?
No, he's gone.
Somebody did something and all the screens went haywire in here.
Well, we're going to start.
Okay, cool.
Wonderful.
Nice.
So yeah, because of the lack of breeze,
Yeah.
you couldn't get a through draft, so
Yeah.
you were just sitting in heat.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah, it's hot.
you might as well just shutter everything up, put a fan on, and try and do that. But luckily, it's calming down a little bit. It might get a little bit warmer later on in the week, apparently, but as long as it gets. I mean, for me personally, I'm a bit of a one for it. Anything above like 20, and I'm not happy.
Yeah. Okay. Ryan, can you come in? Points are not working. I don't know whether you can help us out.
Points not working?
Yeah, that means we can't give away these cards.
Oh, that's a shame. Does that mean I can have it?
No. That's a bit rubbish.
Sad time.
I might just, PayPal me 10 quid and put you into a draw or something.
We'll just put names in a hat.
£1.99 of each donation goes to Weekend Warlords.
Yeah, why not?
£7 a penny goes to the Jag and Steve Fund. The buy a Guri card with £5 a pop.
Yo!
Thing.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Watching you while playing X-Men. Oh, well done.
Running out some Coron Hera. We'll see you on the 10th. Thank you, mate. We look forward to seeing you.
Oh, yeah. Not this weekend after, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know how long it's been since I've been in a tournament here? It's been about 2 months.
No. Oh, really? I haven't played in one for about 3 months here.
Because I've been like working the weekends and stuff. And the last one moved because of the charity event.
Yeah.
And it moved to the weekend I was working, so I've missed 2 in a row because of that. It's going to be horrible. I'm going to get in and I'm going to get absolutely owned. I haven't been playing enough. But I'll try it anyway.
Why is Clive's points working?
I don't know. Maybe they've started working again.
Yeah, so Death Rain saying last
yeah,
time he was
yeah, that would have been the last one. Yeah.
Uh,
Played 4 Vipers in a tourney. The weekend, Jag would have been proud. 4 Vipers. I respect that.
Ben Cox is here tonight. He was playing 4
He was
Vipers.
playing 4
wasn't
Vipers. I like the idea of 4 Vipers, but I like the idea of outmaneuver more.
he? Yes. As I've just found out.
Yeah.
So I've just had a little friendly game with Jagadoo, and we're all good.
Running Guri Ketsu.
Let me see if I can get my points
Beautiful.
working. I'm going to log in. Yeah, Guri Ketsu. It's quite a nice little list. Like we were saying, though, I'm not sure it's like super top tier, but it's really strong.
But when do I ever run super top tier lists? I always have a bit of fun.
I don't know, man.
Evening, folks. Me and Rob Warren will be playing at my gaff in the next few minutes, but as always, Weekend Warlords will be live in the background.
Oh, say hello to Rob Warren and Marcus Wilson. Hi, mate. Not seen you guys for a while.
Just popped into my head. Rust started at the beginning. He told me something relating to his ships.
Oh, yes.
His Falcon, as you can now see him moving very nice, is pretty, very pretty. But he apologises by the fact that Dengar is not. But apparently he will be doing a Dengar on his show.
Yeah.
And if you tune in to his show on Monday.
Yes.
I want to say Monday. You can get to see him make his Dengar pretty, which is always a good thing because he does put on some very, very, very pretty ships.
That's interesting.
So yeah, he's going to be doing something exciting with Dengar. So
Yes. Yeah.
worth tuning in for that.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking the points on Twitch, and it doesn't seem they're working. So I don't know what that is. I might text John and find out what that could be, because we need to do this giveaway at some point.
Right. Should we talk about the game?
Yes. So let's have a look. So we know about Tim's list.
Yes, we know about Tim's list. We've seen Tim's list.
We've seen Tim's list before. So let's have a look at what Rasta's doing.
So, Dengar. I think Dengar's going to be the point of interest here because for a long time, jumps have been getting some hate.
They have. You're quite correct.
Jumps have been getting hate for a long time. One, because they started off too good.
Yeah.
And then they got slapped about with the Nerf hammer.
So there's Dengar. After you defend, if the attacker is in your front arc, you may spend 1 charge to perform a bonus attack against the attacker.
Simple.
Yeah. So if you're face on and you get shot at, you can shoot back. So it's like double tap. Yeah.
Which is delicious.
Delicious double tap.
It's also, it doesn't mention primary. So
no, it's the arc. It's
you
that
can
front.
shoot whatever you want.
Yeah, it's that front
So
arc.
Like I was saying, Dengar via the jump.
Yes.
The jump has been getting some hate because a lot of people saw it in 2.0 after it had been hammered in 1.0, and they looked at it and went, "That's awful."
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a challenge. It feels like there's a bit of a challenge at the moment to try and get jumps to work.
Yeah.
And Rasta's having a good crack at it. And from what I've heard, I haven't played it. I
Well,
haven't seen it played either, actually, to tell you the truth. But what I've heard, it's got some
pretty awesome
it's got some nonsense on it which will hurt you.
Yeah. So he's got some proton torps. He's got contraband cybernetics. He's got stealth device. He's got the punishing one title. Now, for those that aren't familiar,
Au fait,
yes.
No worries.
Let's bring up the punishing one title. So while you perform a primary attack, if the defender is in your front arc, roll 1 additional attack dice. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So Dengar's all about the front arc.
He loves it.
Yeah. Yeah? And it removes a crew slot and adds a droid slot. So the astromech slot that Rasta's put in is the double target lock R3.
Why wouldn't you?
Because then you need the double tap. There, so you got double target lock.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas. And also he has contraband cybernetics, which means that he has still gets all his actions and stuff. He plays that before he moves or does anything. Even if he's stressed, he can still do all his actions.
And Jabba floating around on Lando means that you can have an awful lot.
So Jabba gives you another 4 of those.
Yeah.
Now,
which is horrendous.
so there's some certain combos together which Dengar does. However, Rasta has told us that if you see him putting stress near Dengar,
yes,
the small triangular stress tokens mean 1, and he uses the large stream ones, which he saying uses 5. So I'm thinking, how many bloody stress is he going to get? You know?
Well, I'm intrigued to know. I mean, because he said it gets mental with the amount of stress it can generate.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, a lot of his dial is red, and
yeah.
And I mean, I don't think there's anything else on there which like just. I mean, well, actually no, because hand gunner will give him stress.
Yes. Yeah. So hand gunner will give him stress.
He can, in theory, generate 2 red a turn.
So he can, So he can contraband.
So
and maybe ignore all stress, but he's just stacking that stress all the time.
If he ever does run out or Lando dies,
yeah,
then he might be a bit stuck. But that means you have to kill.
Yeah.
A falcon, which isn't necessarily the easiest thing to do when you've got Dengar shooting at you a lot.
Yeah.
So
I think what you'll see, I mean, Rasta is really good at flying the falcon, as we know, but he's really good with it, and it's interesting he's put trick shot on both ships because he always seems to manage to get trick shot to proc, whereas I've really struggled to get trick shot to proc, even on something like Blackout, which they're talking in. Barrel rolls are red as well, so we can do a barrel roll, hand gunner.
Yes, you could.
Silly amounts of stress going
3
on.
a turn, in theory.
So Josh, you're saying you got up to at least 10. Josh, the points aren't working, mate. Have you got any ideas of how to fix it?
Triple the amount of stress you'll stack on Dengar.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, why not?
Let me see if I
We
can.
have the facility.
See if I can work it out.
We have the technology.
Yeah.
We just don't want to spend a lot of money.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like we've got a stretch giveaway tonight, but I will still ask for like £1 here or there, £2 donations, gets you some spondoolies.
We'll do what we can from our end.
We'll do what we can from our end. What were we looking for? Poll, weren't we?
Pool.
Polls. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, the app is currently popped out in another window.
Dun-dun-dun.
There it is.
There it is.
Woo-hoo. Question.
How many stress? Are we talking end of game or the highest point?
At the end of the game.
All right. At the end of the game, how many stress is Dengar going to finish the game on?
Right. So is it one? So let's go here. 0. 1, 2.
Yeah, 1 to 5. Yeah. 6 to 10. Or 6,010.
6,010.
10 plus. 11 plus. 11 plus. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Apply changes. Legend. I don't know what's going on now. When you use voting the same option multiple times, remember votes when disabling widget. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Bang 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 bang. Apply changes.
I think we already have. How do we just go do it?
Do it.
Do it. Do it now. Ooh.
I'm just going to move that. Poll widget. Is that it?
Yeah, why not? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Has that worked?
There
Done!
we go.
Zing!
So, you type in option 1 is 0. I'm not sure how the poll works. So, Josh, help us out with this. It's a new upgrade. Yes. So, Josh. So I've applied all the changes in the poll. The poll is now above us in our little chat box. So let us know, how do we do it? So option 1 is 0, option 2 is 1 to 5, option 3 is 6 to 10, option 4 is 11 plus. So I think you've got to go poll, or you've just got to put 1, 0, 1, 2, or 0, sorry, 2.
Just type those options in.
Just type those options in. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or you literally just write the amount that you think.
Oh, right. So 1, 2, or 3. No, as in the names. Oh, right. So let me try it then. So I'm going to vote for 0.
Oh, there you go. Stuff's working.
Cool, man. There we go. So type in what it is.
Yeah.
The killed points. No points. All right. Josh is texting me privately. So we're going to try and fix the points. So no points are coming up when exclamation mark points is entered. Right, so I reckon that he's going to be flying Dengar and Jabba quite close together.
Is there...
Because...
What? No idea, but we're showing bits of paper now.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know, he just flashed up a bit of paper with 22227 on it. I don't know.
Okay, so to make the poll work, you have to type in 0, 1 to 5, 6 to 10, or 11 plus.
And then Josh goes for a heist, just to throw
Yeah.
it out. Well done, Josh. People might be shooting this turn.
Yes. I was just
Because there's a game going on, apparently.
Well, there is. I was just going to try and get the Jabba card up because, again, it's one that isn't used that often. So, Jabba, during the end phase, you may choose one friendly ship at range 0 to 2 and spend it. If you do, that ship recovers 1 charge on one of its equipped illicit upgrades. Yeah?
Beautiful.
So 6 to 10 is winning on the poll at the moment. So yeah, we've got. Well, that's an interesting move.
Some big old ships on the table at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's good to see. I like medium-based ships and bigger-based ships. I think they're underused. I think a lot of the time. Apart from Falcons,
Of course.
You don't see a lot of other ones on the table.
So Dengar's currently got 1 stress on him.
Just the 1.
Yeah.
Disappointed. Where's Whisper going?
So how is everyone then? I've missed you. I have.
Experiment with Rack Vader Marek. Is that Marek in a X1 or a Marek in a Defender? I'd imagine it'd be an X1 because you won't have the points for Defender.
Yeah, probably.
That's my guess.
Apparently it's brutal.
Apparently.
I'll tell you who is brutal.
Our man Bones.
Our man Bones. He's brutal.
He's bony.
He is the guy that's up for grabs this evening.
Not for you guys. For Rasta or Tim. X1 with FCS.
Let's move him that way.
Why are you trying to cover my face with his gun?
Because it's a good sort of perspective angle of his gun look.
Oh, I see.
He looks like he's from the film or something. I'm only joking. He doesn't. Okay, I'm good climbing the walls and counting the minutes until the school start again. But aside from that, good. You better now, Steve. No.
But on the mend.
On the mend. I'm okay.
And that's all you need to be.
I am okay. So let's see if Josh has got these points things sorted.
Almost certainly not. That is quite close, Dengar.
It seems like the link to the chat is disabled. I couldn't explain how to do it without having a look. The link to the chat? Ooh. That's interesting.
It is okay to be okay.
See, I disagree.
I
did a little car chat about that phrase, it's okay to be okay. What you're doing is you're actually saying that it's okay. It's okay not to be okay. You're just basically saying, well, actually, you're almost discrediting the fact that you're not okay because you're normalising it. Whereas
I think
it's okay to know you're not okay.
I think the trouble is that it depends on your definition of okay.
Yeah,
your usage of it.
It's like, do you know what? I feel pretty crappy today, but that's okay. So I'm kind of all right with that. Well, you're not all right with it because you're feeling crappy. So go and get some help. It's okay to say you're not okay.
Yeah.
That's the phrase I'd like to use.
I think it's okay to not be okay, but it's the step beyond that.
Yeah.
If you're okay and you're okay with that, then that's fine. If you're not okay and you're okay with that, as in, this is getting really, really confusing. If you're not okay and you understand it and you're on top of it and stuff and you're doing something about it, then that's fine. It's not bad to not be okay, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Everyone at some point is not okay.
But that's different.
But it depends on your usage of the term okay.
Semantics, mate.
Well, yeah, very much so, because it changes the meaning of the intended sentence. But we could wax lyrical about this all night, and I don't think that's very...
But I think what we've got as a peoples, let's say,
Peoples.
we have this inherent Britishness to go stiff upper lip. We're all good, you know.
Yeah. I think what we should
you didn't
say,
win. It's okay you didn't win, but that's okay that you feel rubbish, and it's okay that you're not okay, and I'm okay, and everything's great.
Yeah, I think what is not okay is to stay silent about it.
Yeah.
Whether you're good or bad or in the middle, it doesn't matter, because that's just what happens in life.
Yeah.
Staying, like you say, that stiff upper lip, and just soldiering on through it without getting any aid. That's what's not
because
okay.
people are telling you that that's okay to feel that way.
Yeah.
So you're just going to soldier on and do it. So for me, this is, I'm not going to labour this because I've obviously got a different view on it. But but that's what makes us people, If you're not okay, I would like to say that it's okay to say you're not okay.
Yeah.
And then people can help you or not help you, or get scared about what you're talking about, or not get scared about what you're talking about because they're just like, I don't know what to do about this particular situation, and they just go off. And I would like to say that it's okay to say you're not okay, but make sure you're saying it to the right people.
Yeah.
But apart from that, if you're okay with not being okay, fine. Who am I to judge?
Well, who
Nobody.
Who
That's
are
who I
we
am.
to blow into the wind? Okay is starting to not sound like a word, and given that it contains my name, that's a very odd mental sensation. Are we all okay with that?
Okay. Are you?
Are we
can
okay?
you imagine if if he was
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's coming up in the chat. Okay.
Anyway.
Well, anyway.
Moving swiftly on.
Lenny Henry did it first. What? Comic relief?
What, not be okay?
I don't know. I was trying to make a poor joke. So key to votes coming in. We have 5 votes for 11. No.
6 to 10.
6 to 10.
6 to 10 seems to be...
Oh, yeah. Lenny Henry did do it first. He did that okay thing. You two, and Tiz was. Do you not remember it?
Oh, blimey. Tis was a slight bit before my time. Slight.
I'll just see what's coming up in the chat.
But... Oh, blimey.
So the Falcon's off.
he's done one.
The Chiranu is trying the blockage.
I get well confused when people do hard turns like that.
Yeah, I don't think it works.
It does,
I think it's still off.
but it can't be because it's a right angle. So you're going that way, but you're going that way, but placing it in the right facing.
Yeah, but that only matters if the distance you're doing it from the centre of the front where the nubs are is the same distance along the sides. So if the sides are ever so slightly longer, you're not going to get an accurate position. Or is it a perfect square?
It's perfect square.
Well, I'm not so sure.
Well, it's as perfect as anything can be in a manufacturing process.
Those DeLorean-esque engines are redonkulous. I love them. They're pretty crazy, aren't they?
I think it's based off one of the bits of artwork from that very, very pretty book that he got.
So Juice is saying it works for small and large bases but not medium. So why would that be if they're all perfect squares?
Can we perhaps have an explanation of why not medium?
Okay, so just because I'm back in the booth doesn't mean to say dad jokes are back in effect. Yeah.
I don't.
Never going to give you up.
Oh. You see, the thing is, medium are not square. Why are medium not square? How does that work? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know. See, this is my question. We've assumed that it's correct because someone's gone, oh, if you do this and you do this because it's a square.
I would very much imagine that Tim is not the kind of person who wouldn't do it unless he knew it was genuinely accurate.
Or maybe he's just trying to gain an advantage because he is the bones holder.
So basically what you're trying to say is that he's trying to cheat Rasta out of bones by... Is that what you're claiming?
What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to allow you to put words into my mouth.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm perfectly innocent.
So I got some new glasses. What do you think?
Dude, it's been so long since I've seen you. I can't remember what your old glasses were.
They were kind of like that.
Oh, right. I like my new ones better if they were.
Yeah, me too.
The old ones look like that. Dirty Marsden shenanigans. He's full of them. He is full of them. He is cheeky.
He is a cheeky boy.
He is cheeky.
He is a cheeky boy.
They are
correct. Correct.
Oh,
Does that mean correct?
I think there's a comma in there somewhere. They are correct. Medium are not squared. Just measured it. So which length's longer? Are they wider than long?
I think they
are narrower?
I think they're narrower.
Are they narrower?
I think so.
Tell me, Doddy.
So what we're saying, Dots? Come on, come on, James. Tell us.
They're longer than wide. They are narrow of profile.
I know something else like that.
Longer than swimming pools.
I am not a chode.
Swimming pools. They're longer than they are wide.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Well, it depends which way you look at it.
Well, no, because they're lengthways, aren't they? Football pitches. Most sporting venues, to tell you the truth, are longer than they are wide.
What does that mean, Mark Hughes?
THTE.
Is that an ASCII version of a decimator?
No.
No.
No. Right. Whisper's a little bit on his own.
Yes, Whisper.
26 centimetre width, 30 mil on the length.
So you're saying it's nearly half a centimetre?
4 mil. That's a really weird thing. I would love to know why.
Wow. Maybe.
Hey,
Matt Whittam.
That means my quad are. Well, yeah. I think that's.
The footprint is square. I'm confused now.
What's going on,
So,
people?
are we saying then that small bases are square, large bases are square,
Yeah.
medium bases are rectangular? Is that what we're saying?
Is that what we're saying? But Nick is. But
The
Nick,
cat was
the
walking
cat was
on the
walking. It
keyboard.
was awesome.
Classic cat
At
gag.
themed base size, the token is almost noticeable. I've not included the base. Right. What? The cardboard isn't square. Is the
It's the base.
wow? Ooh, we've really kicked something off it. Is the medium right? I'm gonna
Right.
I'm gonna
so
put it out.
that,
I'm gonna put
so
it out.
that is
clear.
why then. That is why that thing doesn't work. Because if it's a different length, if it's a different width of the card, and they're measuring from the centre line of the card, then that would be
Yeah, but
slightly different.
But the centre line of the card, or the
right. Medium base is 30mm by 30mm, plus or minus tolerance, which is fair.
But the card, because there's the two ridges which keep the card in, they're not at the front; they're only on the sides. So they are intrinsically going to be narrower card than long because of the two bits which keep the card.
You're
in.
right.
But as long as the front of the card goes to the same space on the back of the card, so it's equidistant from the middle and the length of the card, the line will always be in the centre. So therefore, if the coverage of the medium base is square, as in
So
the plastic,
Dot is now saying it's an illusion.
all bases
fine.
are square.
All bases square
which
works on all
yeah,
bases.
because the line will always be in the centre.
Okay. I understand the
See what I'm saying?
mathematics of it and the Pythagoras.
The only thing that I do know is that you can't do it with bendy templates.
Steve's face right now is all of our faces right now.
What? What? What's he talking about?
Yeah.
You can't do it with bendy. You can't do any weirdness with bendy because you actually do end up in different positions. Because you know how people will if they're using straights, will set up on the side of the nubs if there's something in front of them to do straight manoeuvres. That's fine. But if you do that with a bendy, you actually end up in a
I'm
different
not
position.
convinced.
Apparently.
I'm kind of sold on the idea, but I'm not convinced.
See, Nick's with me. Nick's with me on this one.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I know that.
I don't know a lot about X-Wing, but I know
in my mind, the theory is right.
theory is sound.
I'm not sure.
However, my mental acuity with maths is not good enough to be able to actually kind of tell you why. Because I don't even know my times table.
Okay.
It's maths.
It's maths magic. Leave it at that.
Yes,
Fair.
but magic is heresy.
See, I think it's all in the numbers. Numbers don't lie.
Oh, they do.
No, they don't.
Oh, they do. Oh, they do. When she tells you it's 6 inches.
Steady. Steady.
Anyway, we're moving on from that
A
one.
lot of people don't like it that wide, though.
Heresy. That's. Yeah. Dirty Space Wizards.
Yeah.
Yes, Pie. Space Wizards. It's all about the Space
I
Wizards.
just want to say, I think Pi has just become the newest Weekend Warlord.
What do you mean?
Well, he's appeared in our chats today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Has someone kind of gone, you know what, Pie? Pity vote. We'll let you in. I jest.
I'm just texting John to see if we can get the points working for this giveaway.
Any of you are planning to stay up to watch the FFG streams tomorrow? It's gone fast. I can't read the rest
Oh,
of it.
it'll be on.
There's something about FFG streams.
Be on there.
Show me! They kick off at 7 PM EST. What's EST?
Estimated Steve time.
Like it. Relatively early for me, but not so much for y'all. Be very Eastern Seaboard time. Ah, Eastern Seaboard time. That would be what, like Seattle area? Yeah,
Yeah.
Seattle
I
area.
don't know what just happened, but I'm just going to agree.
No, we're talking about the FFG stream starting at 7 EST.
So what are they doing on the stream then tomorrow?
I don't know.
Do we know?
New York. Oh God, of course it is. Yes, it's New York.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Yeah. So great,
There's-
they named it twice.
There's nothing you can't do.
Is that Alicia Keys?
It was me.
I doubt that.
New York,
That's Alicia Keys, isn't it?
concrete jungle
'Cause isn't she-
where dreams are made
Isn't she on like a back
of.
of a flatbed truck playing a piano? Going
I
through
don't
New
know.
York, or something like that.
Was it Alicia Keys? I don't know. So
Yak.
here's the thing: while these guys are circling around for another
Half an hour.
half an hour,
Has actually anyone lost a...
yeah, Dengar's lost a shield.
Oh, well done. It's in
The autopilot
in-flight
drone's lost 2 shields.
In the in-flight
One
report at 7, we already know we're getting something about Wave 6 and car packs, among their other games.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so not a major announcement then.
Wave 6, that'll be... What wave are we on now?
4's just been
We just
released,
have
isn't it?
4?
Yeah.
But wow.
So Dengar's up to 3 stress now.
Wes Jansen. Why is he Why are you shouting Wes Jansen at us?
Oh, is that going to be? Oh, fancy Pringles.
I wouldn't trust him.
Well, they smell good. Well, they smell a bit like feet. But...
If that's what you like. Wes Jansen.
Oh, like new pilots and stuff.
Oh, is Wes Jansen? See, I don't fly Rebels, so is Wes Jansen not out yet?
Oh, good.
Are they good? Oh, fair enough. No, I'm fine. I just had a Mars by me. Talk. Where's the chat gone?
What's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Can't wait for car packs. Currently, I have to buy 2 resistant transport just to run auto battles on my defenders, which is nonsense. Probably just my friend's going to Gen Con, getting his wave 5 things super early. But
They
released
can't,
wave 5
yeah,
at
but
Gen
they
Con.
can't use it.
You can't use them because you haven't got points.
Yeah,
Because you haven't updated the app.
exactly. I don't know why people get all like, oh, yeah, look at this, I got this dead early.
Well, yeah, use
Because
it.
as soon as because as soon as you get the picture of how the dial works, you can just use any base and any ship.
Yes.
I don't get it. I don't get the whole kind of
I mean, unless it's like a brand new
exclusivity
ship
thing, you know.
with new cards in it. But even then, you still can't use them.
So
A third Punisher pilot will make me a happy man.
handgunner takes a stress.
3 stress. I'm disappointed with 3 stress. There should be more by now. I mean, you should be barrel rolling just to do it.
He's double tapping though. No, he's not going to double tap.
It's more than there is a ton of unspoiled wave. We haven't seen them actually, works or not.
They're a bit soft.
I told you. And some IT stuff. IT.
Yeah, Ulfric, I've texted John with that.
I understand that if you want to do stuff with the ships in preparation for their release to make them all pretty, fair, no problem with that whatsoever. However, some of us are not quite so kind of gifted
No.
with that. Dice cam is a little off. Always rusty being just a bit being sloppy. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna cast my BVR.
Yeah, do it. Cool. So it's just me then, with my floating headlet. Oh, 3 evades.
Rasters are on the line. So the dice cam is a bit squiffy.
Pie saying that Rain mentioned that the dice cam was wonky last week.
But no one fixed it.
Not Ryan. Rain.
Rain. I think we should start calling him Rain.
Oh yeah. Rain. Are you about for the August event, Steve? What, on the 10th? I think I may be.
August event?
Yeah.
What's August event?
The Weekend Warlords one here.
Oh!
You move it, Josh.
Yeah.
Putting your bloody things in the chat, giving us a load of grief.
Just move it.
You get
Which direction should we move it though? I don't want to throw it skewy off even more.
Just, you know,
Tell me, Josh. Tell me!
it's like, you know, having your mum got you on Skype or something, just watching your every move.
That's a terrifying notion.
Yeah.
Should be doing a double in August. Looking forward to it. I am probably going to end up doing a double. Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool, man. Oh no.
Sorry, I didn't want that one.
Oh no, this is terrible.
The fact that you missed your mouth makes me worried.
I don't even know where it's gone.
Put dice on each corner and move until it fits.
Oh, I dropped a crisp and this is like calamitous. Oh, there it is, right there.
Part of the apocalypse.
Nice and good.
Josh with that common sense bomb. Yeah, I don't like it. I need rest to put a dice on. One thing's with this move settle down and I think I use vacation as well.
Yeah, man. Come over in us. Does Tim retain bones if this ends in a draw? It will not end in a draw.
It won't end in a draw. These two players, it ain't going to draw. Put a blank at one end and paint at the other, then move it toward the one you need. Oh, they're just full of common sense, aren't they? I'm just going to wiggle it until it works.
That'd be good.
Right.
While he's gone, I'm going to leave as well. Bye.
Is that better?
I'm back.
No,
it's worse.
Even worse.
Worse. Yo, that's better. It's probably gone a touch too far.
Touch too far?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that looks good.
How are we now?
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Is that better? Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, my vape machine's knackered, man. Ugh. There it is. No, it's gone. There it is.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That'll do, donkey.
I'm not sure I like the fact he's calling me pig.
Well, you know.
You could just look at the outside monitor. Yeah,
Josh,
but the outside monitor's not
monitor's not
working.
You'd know that if you were here.
Just giving it all this. Just giving it all this.
No. I'll do his beard. There you go. It's like Cthulhu, isn't it?
Very much so, yes. Except not quite as world-endingly scary.
Sure about that?
Yeah. See you walking down the road, I ain't going to worry too much. See Cthulhu walking down the road, that's me done.
Cool, man.
Brown pants.
So the Falcon's circling around. What does he do if he runs out of contraband? Normally dies quite quickly.
Well, yeah. Because he's doing like green manoeuvres for the rest of his life.
So he's up to 6 stress now.
What does... yeah. See, the thing is, though, is he going to actually end... Is he going to end up running out of contrabands?
Oh, Jabba's gone.
Jabba's done, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. And...
Has he lost stealth as well? Is he 6 and 3 on his health? Like full tilt Dengar?
Dengar.
I don't know.
You'll have to bring up the card.
Does it show on the card? It will do, won't it?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
How did you get up there?
I fell.
Anyway, you can just not type in Bosk.
No, boss, not boss.
Not Bosk, sorry, Dengar. Just that didn't work.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Why do we pay that? Who is Pete?
It's a good question. 6
and 3, so he has lost stealth things. He's on 6 and 2.
Yes.
Yeah? Cool, man. Let's get rid of stealth.
Yeah.
Bosh.
Take it.
Boom. Cross that mother out. So we were talking about Bosk earlier,
We
weren't
were talking about Bosk.
Has anyone got any decent Bosk builds
As
for
in
the
Bosk,
YV?
Bosk Pilot.
As in Bosco P. Coltrane from Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. I did come up with one on my own.
Did you?
Yeah. Hold on.
Hold on. Hold up.
Hold on. Hey. Where is it? There we go. Bosk, BT1, Triple O, and Kira for 73 points. With Ketsu, with Shadowcaster title,
Yeah.
and Cathal with an Iron Turret. 194.
Seems alright. But the BT1 mechanic on Bosk with the stress. Yeah, I'm going to turn that one to a crit or Greedo.
Low pilot skill though, so the chances are you'll take crits off it.
Yeah, I suppose.
So which is why I put Triple O on it, because Triple O is the one where you're in range 1,
Take stress or I take a calculate.
give me a calculate, or take a stress.
With Lando, Perceptive Co-Pilot, Lando 000. Because then you're spending green tokens to...
Yeah.
That was it. That was the
Was
build.
that- was that
was
what
the
it
build.
was?
Yes.
So you're going stress will give me a green token.
Yeah.
I've already got a green. See, that seems a bit excessive because if you're perceptive
So-
co-pilot and you've already got 2 green tokens, one for the shot, one for Lando in it. So why would you need the extra calculate?
For another Lando on defence.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it did work, but
What was it?
are you sure? Because that seems like a really
Dengar. Sorry, was it Lando, Dengar and BT?
that would make more sense. Because that seems like an over amount. Because if you're going to do a calculate for that, you might as well just take something with coordinate and double focus and
There you go. Boss with IG.
Lando BT1 and marksmanship. Yeah, marksmanship's funny because if you get bullseye, you can turn one to a crit.
Yeah, so you just literally use your
generate
BT1
as
or
many
marksmanship.
crits
Yeah.
as you can.
Thank you, Mark. That was kind of the build. So you've got 2 tokens. See, I think on these 1 agility ships, and I fly a 1 agility ship quite often, I think a calculate is actually better than a focus. Because if you've got a focus, then it feels like a waste.
I would throw a spanner into that by saying a reinforce is better than a calculate.
Yeah, because you can reinforce as well.
Yes. On boss.
Because the list, I think it had. I can't remember. I'll find it. But yeah, I'm going to eat these Pringles. I don't know whose they are. I'm going to eat them.
Do you really want to be that close to a decimator?
I don't think so. I'm not sure he's got double target lock. I can see there's a target lock on Whisper.
I think he is singularly target locked. Anyone get that? Answers on a postcard.
He's what?
I couldn't tell.
There's dice on what kind of BS is that what you're saying?
Something about a cat? Yeah, go with that.
Something about a cat. Three hits. Yeah, that desk is going down, mate.
Is it though?
So Contraband's done as well. Bosh.
Yes.
Jabba's done.
Yes.
Bosh. She's still got 2 lots of proton to so.
Yeah, but Rack ain't shot yet. Oh, I'll just put it where you want.
Yeah, hashtag put it where you want.
How we doing, boys?
Yo.
I come bearing sweets.
It's Rain.
Wow.
Hello, Rain.
Yeah, Rain. Someone Pi called you Rain instead of Ryan.
Fair enough.
We haven't got the points working.
Look at the sweets I've got.
I know. Who from?
Mark Ward.
That's
I've got-
that's a lot of jelly beans.
Would you like some jelly beans, boys? I'm not a
Yeah, I'd
fan.
love some. Are they the Jelly Belly ones?
Yeah.
They are. Well, that must have cost a fortune.
It's just something.
I'm just going to take a couple.
Rank. Why would Rack choose not to shoot? Oh, because of Dengar.
Because Dengar's really scary. I mean, I'd shoot anyway, because I'm a bit reckless.
Mate.
Good, aren't they?
Strawberry.
Mark's quite a nice guy, it turns out.
Turns out.
Nobody knew. Hi, Alfred.
What are the odds?
How we
So,
doing anyway, boys? We were right.
yeah, we're running a poll on how
many
much
stress?
stress Dengar will have at the end of the game.
Oh, we had him on last week and he got 9.
Well, he's up to 7.
He's up to 7 right now.
Impressive.
The theoretical max is roughly 20.
So it looks like the points thing is linking from YouTube, but not from Twitch.
And we don't know.
Because without the points, I can't really give these away. Because none of the exclamation mark, heist, raffle, or anything
And
is
I've baited
working.
everybody by posting on Facebook. Sorry for them.
I am, man.
It was. I was cloud bomb.
Did he give you those?
Mark just said hand them out. Said he doesn't eat them.
Well,
So,
it
guys,
says
who in the chat would like to win some?
We'll send them via post.
it ain't happening. I've just demolished these Pringles. Now I'm going to demolish some jelly beans.
Oh man, they're good.
They should do one which is an absolute rank
They're
flavour.
really good.
What, you mean like the Hogwarts ones?
Yeah.
Josh seems to think. Oh wait, there, John. Oh no.
Evening pie.
Thinks Streamlabs has a problem.
In which case, there's nothing we can do.
But Josh
to
is
remedy
saying,
the situation.
seems like the link to the chat is disabled. I couldn't explain how to do it without having a look.
Maybe there was a global crash in the spondoolies market.
Could
I blame,
be.
I blame Brexit.
Could be.
Well, let's just. Yeah, I don't know. There's something's changing here. It's enabled.
I mean, it could be that after Brexit, spondoolies actually become...
Legal tender,
Everything
yeah.
in our settings looks fine. Nothing's been changed.
It's all Boris's fault, apparently.
Sounds about right, Nick.
I'm feeling a slight lefty kind of sentiment going on at the moment.
It's the internet, of course, is a left sentiment.
Everything is Boris's fault. Everything?
I want that white one. There's one of these that tastes like
Earwax.
cinnamon or
The
something.
red one's my favourites. Evening, Matt. Thank you, Clive.
Thank you, Clive.
I'll leave you boys to it then.
Okay.
I'm going to go back out.
Thank you for that.
Don't eat them all. I'll be out in a minute.
I might be in game 2. If you guys staying or not?
Don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
We'll see.
Are you staying or going, Jay?
I'm at work tomorrow. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
I'm quite happy to sub in game 2 if one of you guys wants to take a break. So I
Okay.
might see you later, chat.
Maybe.
I'll see you in a bit. I'll leave you with these 2 Muppets. Bye.
Muppets.
If you were a Muppet, which Muppet would you be?
Yeah, good one. I'd be Beaker. Me, 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 me.
I can't really remember. See, I get confused about which ones are Muppets and which ones are Sesame Street is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if it was either the two, I'd probably be Grouch. Oscar.
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah. So, who would be? Which Muppet would you be in the chat? I'd probably be Tim Marsden.
That's brutal.
He's not here though,
True.
and he doesn't watch it back.
Does he not?
No.
Then we're safe.
Yeah, they're all Jim Henson. That's what.
Yeah, but there is a difference between the Muppets and Sesame Street.
Is there?
Yeah. There's a different kind of vibe between the two. I'd say Sesame Street is a little bit more
Kiddie.
educational. I was going to say.
Were you?
Yeah. I was going to degrade
So
it by
I
calling it kiddie.
I do a radio show, right? Like with drum and bass, hardcore, that sort of thing.
Obviously.
And I did one last night, and we actually started talking about the Muppets.
Really?
Yeah, with a chat room on that, which was kind of cool. And the favourite Muppet from the drum and bass scene
Animal.
is the Count.
The Count. He's Sesame Street. He's not a Muppet.
He is.
He's
It's all
Sesame Street.
Jim Henson things, isn't they?
Yeah, but he's not a Muppet.
Don't swear.
He's not a Muppet.
It's just for fun.
He's just on Sesame Street. He's not a Muppet.
The Muppet Show is definitely more anarchic than Sesame Street.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So Dengar's on his way through. Dengar's down to 5.
What's Whisper going to do, mate? That's my bit.
He is a Muppet that can, but he's never appeared on the Muppet Show.
He's not a Muppet then.
Muppets for an older audience, but they're all Muppets. See?
I disagree with
You're
this.
a Muppet.
I disagree with this.
I disbelieve.
I categorically
disbelieve.
disagree.
Do you?
Yeah, Muppets are Muppets because they're on the Muppet Show.
I'm not sure.
If you're not on the Muppet Show, you're not a Muppet. You can still be a Jim Henson puppet.
Hit crit.
So you're telling me
As
that
an
anything,
evade.
so we're telling that anything by Jim Henson is
They're
a
on the
Muppet.
same universe.
Is a Muppet, right?
Yeah.
Is a Muppet, yeah. So anything
Yeah.
done by Jim Henson's a Muppet.
Well, not anything. Like,
Well, that's what they're saying,
I don't
isn't
know
it?
what else he's done.
Jim Henson.
Oh. Pie.
Pie's got my back, man. Pie has got my back.
It's
What
not good,
else?
man.
What else has Jim Henson done?
Lee Taylor. Hello.
Woo-woo!
Well. That's to not you. That's to your wife and your beautiful daughter. So I hope your guys are well.
But not you. We don't like you.
Yeah, your beard gets in the way, son.
It's all true. And go. So
This is an interesting.
this is what I thought. Yeah. So, yeah, Labyrinth and Dark Crystal are both Jim Henson, and they're all involving puppets. Would you say that the Skeksis are Muppets?
No,
Exactly.
I never said that Jim Henson did it.
I win.
It's not a
I
competition.
win.
What about that thing with Bowie? Oh, look at this, man. I'm getting all like black schnizzle over me. This is from the arms of the chair.
Who is it?
Yeah.
That's because you're sweaty, mate.
Thanks.
And I've got hardcore plastic. I would say the Sesame Street puppets share the same aesthetic and design as the mainline Muppets. They do, but they're not Muppets because they're not on
Do
the
you know
Muppet
what?
Show.
As you were reading that out, I thought to myself, I bet that's K.
Yeah.
And I looked up and it was.
And lo and behold. But they're not Muppets because they're not on Muppet Show.
Oh, look at this. This is terrible.
It doesn't matter if they're the same universe or not. They're not Muppets.
That's like saying that Ponda Baba and Dr. Everson are both aliens
Yeah.
in the Star Wars universe,
Yeah.
which is true. They're not
Yeah.
the same person.
No, they're not.
They have the same creator.
True. But they're different species. How high can we get Jack's voice? Well, you can't see what
Should we
Steve's
do-
doing with his hands.
Should we do a poll?
Yeah, let's do a poll. Oh, Death Rain's kicking in now. A young Jim Henson with some of the Sam and Friends cast. The term Muppet was invented by Jim Henson at the beginning of his career to describe his puppet act. Henson used the Muppet name to define a character in production to distinguish his act from Muppet puppeteers. What does that actually mean?
That's savage.
I'm not sure.
Fraggle Rock, Labyrinth, Dark Crystal,
Yeah, not Muppets.
Dengar,
Dengar, not a Muppet.
the Bandaged Man,
Yeah, not a Muppet.
not a Muppet. What about
I don't know. Google based cop. Yes.
what about Jabba the Hutt?
Jabba the Hutt.
He was created by the Jim Henson Workshops.
Yeah, okay. So what I'm saying is, by some of their arguments, he's a Muppet. I disagree with it
Okay.
because he's not on. If Jabba was on the Muppet Show, fair play.
Mr. Loverman.
Yeah, fair play.
Mr. Loverman.
If he's a Muppet, but
Jabba.
also it depends if you're using the term as an insultive phrase. You Muppet, because in that case, a lot of people and a lot of things are Muppets.
Yeah, I concur.
But obviously, not every Muppet is a Muppet. Why is it that if you use Muppet as an insultive term, you have to say it in a southern accent?
You Muppet.
You Muppet. You can't not. It doesn't work otherwise. It's like, you Muppet.
Where's he going?
Where's... Wow.
Oh, he's going to go over the...
He's
going for the more
he's going
stress.
for the roid.
So he's got 7 stress.
Well, you can't think of generating it in any other way, so why not? Are any of the Muppets East End enough to be Muppets in the insulting sense?
So he's got a shot there on Whisper.
Well, some would argue that the Muppets are actually American, but I don't know if I want to go down that road now.
It may get complicated.
Considering what we've kind of kicked off, I just don't know if I want to go down that road.
Maybe Fozzie?
Fozzie Bear?
Yeah.
What, as a Londoner?
Maybe it's because he's a Londoner.
Is he a Londoner?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is he a Londoner?
Rizzo's pretty gangster.
Rizzo the Rat?
Yeah.
We're trying to say that Rizzo's some kind of mafioso rat.
Well, Rizzo was in Greece.
He was.
As the girl.
She was. She was, even. I wonder which one came first. Rizzo the Rat or Rizzo the Pink Lady?
Probably. Ooh.
Here's a question for you. Which came first? Rizzo the Rat or Rizzo the Pink
Rizzo,
Lady?
Was Rizzo the Pink Lady, not an apple, was she named after Rizzo the Rat the Muppet because she looked like a rat? Or she had some other connotation or
It's a bit of a
insinuation using the word rat.
Yeah.
We got
some really long answers. In 1966, Joan Gans Cooney and Lloyd Morissette began developing a children's educational TV program in a Prince Henson to design a cast of Muppet characters during this stage. Produced by the Children's Television Workshop, the program debuted at Sesame Street in 1969. And then Nick comes banging in with Stuart Freeborn designed the puppet while John Coppinger sculpted its latex, clay and foam pieces. Puppeteers included David Allen Barkley, Toby Philpott and Mark Evans, who were members of Jim Henson's Muppet crew.
So Jabba's a Muppet?
Jabba's a Muppet, apparently, by some people's rationale. Grease was 1971. Rizzo the Rat appeared in 1980. Rizzo the Rat is my age. I think
she's better looking.
I think I've aged better than that little scrawny little thing.
I'm not sure that's true, but I'll go with it.
Shut it.
Shut
it, you Muppet. Jabba is a Muppet, apparently.
Yeah, there you go. And Cy Snootles.
I think you're all mental.
Cy Snootles and the Max Rebo Band. Figuring down in the modal nodes. All Muppets, mate. Just saying.
You just...
Hashtag just saying. Go all animal on us, Jag.
Aren't all Star Wars original trilogy aliens Muppets on that basis? Apparently, but if I am still maintaining my position that if you have not starred on the Muppet Show, you ain't a Muppet.
What?
If you haven't starred on the Muppet Show...
It's not about whether it's on the Muppet Show
You're not a Muppet. It's like a title.
It's about whether or not it's created by the Muppet Workshop.
No.
Why?
Because it's a
Well,
title.
surely that's logic.
No, it's not logic. It's feeble at best. It's weak.
Kay's got it right. Everyone's a Muppet.
Everyone's a Muppet now. Star Wars is basically Sesame Street in space.
That's what Star Wars. Episode 4, A New Hope, was brought to you today by the number,
By the
7,
number 7
and the letters P and Q.
One stormtrooper.
56 missed stormtrooper shots.
One Death Star. No, Aldran.
You're an idiot, mate. I love it.
Utterly.
But that's really good.
What about Muppets that appeared in Muppet films, but not the Muppet Show? What about Muppets?
It's all getting very complicated.
Muppet is a brand of Jim Henson puppet. What have I started?
I don't know. We were talking about a game.
What game? Oh, sorry, yeah, it was a game on, didn't it?
But they've disengaged, so...
Massively.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen Whisper so far
What's
away
going
from
on
anything.
here? What's he put on there?
Loose stabiliser.
No, loose. No, he just puts them on the dice cam.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
I'm actually, to tell you the truth, I am actually quite proud of my old run joke. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I thought, as soon as I was like,
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. What, 6 points in it as well?
That's not a lot of death.
Not a lot of death.
Thing is, though, Rack's looking a bit sketchy.
Richie C, evening, you sexy, sexy menu. I think he's actually talking to the people in the chat.
And which lay-by is he part in
Yes,
today?
you sexy, sexy man. A406 lay-by.
A1! A2! Only just finished work. What did I miss? Wow.
Don't.
Scroll through the chat. Make your own mind up.
Yeah. He's on the A1.
He's on the A1.
Yeah.
Told you. Maybe we'll be on the A2 later. Then the A3.
Anyway.
I bet everyone out there is going, you know what? I've missed these two on the chat.
Yeah. We can
Only us two could have done this.
We can only cope with them every 3 weeks.
It's too much. It's too much. So all the other commentators are going to watch it back and go,
What are they doing? Why do we let them in?
Why do we let them do this? Why have they spent half an hour arguing about Muppet?
Whoa, it's a proton bomb. Or is it a proton bomb? Yes, it's a proton bomb.
Yeah, it's a proton bomb. Fun fact, the count is a vampire because in Eastern European mythology vampires were compelled to count things, and the only way one way to escape them was to throw them a handful of seeds and sand and they then stop to count.
It's not as funny as
No.
is it?
No! Sometimes real life impinges upon comedy.
Yeah.
He's made that up. Probably. Either that or he's Count isn't a Muppet.
Oh, come on!
Count is not a Muppet!
Don't
yes!
start.
He's from Sesame Street, so he's not a Muppet!
No!
Yes!
No.
I have more followers!
No.
I'm going to start the anti-Muppet movement.
No. Dengar's up to 8 stress, by the way.
Dengar is not a Muppet. None of the Sesame Street.
Rich!
Yes, Rich! Yes, Rich!
That's it.
Welcome to the dark side. I win! It doesn't matter if there's only one on my side. It just doesn't matter. One convert is all it takes. Welcome to the cult of Jack.
Yeah.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yes.
What about Kermit, Rich? We don't care about Kermit.
Well, I do. Dengar might be a Muppet under those bandages. I'll go with that.
I think he's a Muppet for being in those bandages.
Well, yeah, maybe he's hurt.
Well, he is, because he got set on fire by Han Solo.
Yeah, he did. But why is he wearing bandages? Surely he should be wearing, like, after sun.
He got set on fire. He didn't get like a bad sunburn.
CBD massage oil.
Cocoa butter.
Yeah. Witch hazel.
This'll help.
Does anybody still use witch hazel?
No.
Witch hazel was in Rent-A-Ghost. Do you know that?
Yes.
She was the old lady.
I know this is. I probably shouldn't say this on the internet, but my dad looks an awful lot like Timothy Claypool.
Oh, really?
To the point when he was a teacher,
I can see it.
his students used to call him Timothy
Which hazel is that?
Miss Piggy is hot though, right? If you're David Cameron.
Or if you like Sharon from EastEnders.
That was politics.
Don't do that. So apparently, Muppet is a term. Who was it was saying?
Muppet is a term used to cross
Ryan
between
Eccentric
a puppet and a marionette.
Yeah. So there you go. That falcon is just trying to cut that decimator off. It's 3. Hold on a minute. Why is it now equal points?
Because Whisper just got halved.
See, the Swedish chef was one of my favourites.
Good chicken in the basket.
Yeah, he was one of my favourites.
There's a really good video which is Ernie and Bert and Ernie, and they've put on
Not Muppets, so.
No, Sesame Street is. And they've done a video and they've dubbed over the top of it with Anti Up
Yes.
by
Anti Up.
and they've actually mouthed it and taken clips so it's actually mouthed properly. It's so fun to watch.
Genius.
It's just so fun to watch.
It's genius. Actually, I'm not bothered about that sort of stuff.
We don't have to be.
I'm not bothered about all that YouTube. I just saw your face on the camera. those YouTube sort of splice. Let's do something with something
It's
that's fun.
funny.
It's not though, is it?
It is. It's
It's
enjoyable.
just
It's just
pure
like it's
rile.
3.5 minutes of just like, you know what? That's just made me smile. And so,
Rubbish.
because you didn't think of it.
I don't care. Stop bringing that up.
I'm just jealous, so I'm just gonna not like it.
Is that 3? I think it's 3. I think Tim's got problems with the dice cabinet. He's tilting. Nick was right, and he's tilting a little bit.
I don't care.
So the crit's gone through. It looks like fuel leak to me.
I smile at other people's misfortunes.
Wow, that's gonna hurt. Fuel leak and hull breach and wounded pirate. I call BS. Jag never smiles.
No, I do, just other people's misfortunes. My middle name is Schadenfreude.
Fair.
I don't tell many people that, because
No.
they get all either upset or confused because they don't know what the
Because I
word
don't know what the word is.
The word?
Grease is the word.
Apparently.
Apparently Rizzo is older than Rizzo the rat.
Yeah. And Rizzo the rat's my age.
You do smile, your face is just upside down.
Not sure how that works.
Oh, mate.
So you're basically saying that because I've got more beard hair than head hair, my
Yeah.
head is actually upside down.
It's a good shout.
Hate you all.
Thanks. Oh, it looks like
Streamlabs have done something. Apparently, Weekend Warlords has 2,283 spondylitis. Does that mean I can spend some of that?
Yeah.
That's a very unhappy Lando. Yeah, Lando is not particularly chuffed.
Let me see if it's working on my points.
Hello, it's Ashley. Hello, Ashley!
Yeah, points are working again.
But more importantly, Ashley has taken over the Taylor account.
Excellent.
So
Somebody proper to talk to.
yeah, someone who's not going to get all upset about the difference between Muppets and puppets and
Yeah, so check your points, everybody.
Do it.
Because we're
Do
going to
it
be
now.
giving away this Gurry card in Game 2. Game 2. It's going to be expensive, though, 250 spondoolies, because it's a well sought after card, innit?
in it.
You Muppets. Yeah?
You
So,
puppet,
just to
you marionette,
You marionette.
you marionette.
Just to reiterate, we're going to do one raffle, and you're going to be able to win these cards. Third place gets an R2 Astromech card. Second place gets an R2 Astromech card and an S-Foils double-sided. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. And first place gets this beautiful, never seen before, except if you're at System Opens, and the people have got one.
Brought to you all the way from France.
Yes, so Kyle Turley donated this to us to give away on the stream.
Spiffingly.
So you keep racking your points up. You know, if you haven't got quite enough, we'll set the raffle up for game 2. But if you haven't got quite enough, then you can buy, donate. That gives you one spondoolie for every penny.
Yes.
So £1 gets you 100 spondoolies. So and all that money and all those spondoolies go to supporting us to keep the stream running, and to invest in shares in Jim Henson's Muppet Factory
Or not.
or Sesame Street, depending on how you feel.
On your proclivities.
and your proclivities.
No K, it's in English. By the fact that I can read it.
Yeah.
Because it was bought from France, K asked if it was in French.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's in English. So Tim has jumped into the lead.
He has. You're quite correct.
He has jumped into the lead.
Oh, have you been watching Raster's painting thing on a Monday?
No.
Right, I tell you, they do this thing on there called Streamlord.
Right.
So everyone that donates or subscribes or anything, the person that's donated the most goes on. I think it's the way it works. It goes on the top of the screen, right up here.
Yeah.
Well, up there on the big screen up there, but it goes on top there. And every time someone donates or cheers or whatever, it takes a little bit of health off them. And the person that kills it then becomes the Streamlord.
Right.
And what they've been doing is they've been giving a card away to the person that's the Streamlord at the end of the show. So it just keeps the donations and stuff rolling in. I think it's a really clever idea, and it's a bit of fun as well.
Fair enough.
Just see what Rich has put.
Yes.
Okay, so the raffle for those that weren't listening. Third place tonight gets this beautiful R2 Astromech card. I could do one of them.
Could you?
Yeah.
Sure, you can't have it.
Yeah. Second place gets one of the cards which I've just shown, and they get the double-sided S-Foils card. And first place gets the plastic see-through Guri card, which sold out in literally minutes at the System Open this year. We've managed to get one for you, and we're giving it away tonight.
Because we're generous.
Because we are generous, but I think that, you know what? Let's put this into realistic monetary terms. 250 Spondoolies is £2.50.
Cheap as chips.
£2.50 for that. You can buy as many tickets as you want, but £2.50 if you win that.
Well, that was.
Do you know what? That's it.
Well, that was.
That's cheap.
A ticket to the French.
They're £30 online.
A ticket to the French Nationals.
Yeah.
Travel. This is what Kylo put himself through.
To get us this
and
card.
then genuinely gave us that to give away on this. So you're looking at a ticket for Nationals in France. You're looking for a travel to and from
25
France.
quid,
You're looking at
hotels.
hotels and all that kind of stuff, food,
80
drink,
quid.
all that kind of stuff. And he got one,
Yeah.
and he gave it to us to give to you.
So big up Kylo. Thank you for that, mate. Biggest of ups, as they say in the drum and
Indeed.
bass and hardcore scene. And so for 250 Spondoolies, that is absolutely a steal. So it's like we're on a shopping channel, isn't it? There you go, Mark Hughes donated 5. That's 500 Spondoolies to you, Mark. So that's the thing. There ain't many of these around in this country. So yeah, they're selling 35, 40 quid online. The one I got at Nationals for being top 16 in the faction, someone offered me 25 quid for the card straight off the bat. As soon as I'd had it, they said 25 quid, that'll pay for your ticket for the weekend. I went, fine, have it. I was skint, to be fair, but
I'm waiting for a certain someone to do the double-sided metal ones he was threatening to do, and then I will mug him.
yes.
In the nicest possible way,
Well, of course.
but I will come and find you and mug you.
Yeah, well, he's in Scotland.
I'll do it.
I'll drive you there, because I'll want some as well.
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
Guri assassin, double-sided.
So you're up to 9 stress on Dengar, right? If he dies, that's what his total is. So let's get your votes in. So you need to put in either 6 to 10 in the chat or 11 plus, because whoever voted for 2, 0 or
And
1 to 5, you out of town. Thank you for all the tips, everybody. Don't forget you get Spondoolies for subscribing as well, and following us and cheering and all that wonderful stuff. You know, do you know, when we first started the stream, I was a little bit kind of dubious about asking people for money. Right, but let's look at the harsh reality of it. Is this stuff doesn't happen for free?
No.
We are sat probably in front of maybe, I mean, look at the size of the computer. We're probably here sat in front of maybe 1,500 quid's worth of equipment.
I wouldn't even like to.
Plus the lights, plus the streaming stuff. You know, what's happened?
That's it.
What's happened?
I think Dengar got shot out of the sky.
No, Lando's died.
Yeah. Lando's dead. Dengar's on 2 health.
And Tim retains.
Rack's dead, and Whisper's. I think he's called it in a minute, because obviously Whisper's just going to fly off.
Yeah.
Cloaked a lot. And Dengar ain't going to touch him.
So Tim retains.
He does. What a scumbag.
So Bones still remains with Tim Marsden. Who is going to take Tim Marsden down? With,
Does that mean I have
with
to go
Bones?
give him that?
Well, you can do. You could do the presentation over the table. You could do the whole.
Come on, I'll go.
Yeah. So we're going to go and give it
It's
back to Tim.
ill-gotten gains.
And we'll watch the award ceremony, and then I'm going to set up game 2, which won't be for Bones. That'll be next week, I would think, and we are going to be in a position where we can start giving away these cards. There's Bones. There he is. And there he goes back to his rightful owner, Mr. Tim Marsden. So well done, Tim Marsden. He's going to be intolerable.
Cheated!
Cheated, Rasta.
He cheated!
How did he cheat, sir?
How did
Because
he
he
cheat?
didn't let me win.
I got lucky.
Oh.
I got very lucky.
How did you get lucky, Tim?
You know
Chris, I did
those
about
first...
1,000 crits on Lando.
Yeah, the crit chain was ridiculous on Lando, but it was actually
It was, yeah.
the first engage on the top, on your bottom right hand corner, when Lando and Whisper, Lando and Dengar were like all in Whisper's grill,
Yeah.
and I hit with everything, and he just evaded, and he did
Yeah,
it 2 turns on the trot, and that was how
So-
I was going to win the
so
game.
two
Whisper
of them-
should have died then,
Yeah.
2 of them were through debris, through gas cloud.
but they were still ridiculous.
That's what I wanted. But yeah, you got the 4 hits, and I was like, oh, I'm going to lose stealth device and take some damage on Whisper, and then
2 4s and then
I
that
came out
3
with, like,
straight
nothing.
out of hand
Yeah.
unmodded
Yeah,
where
came
you
out
just
with
triple evaded.
yeah.
So
But that was still, that was still good. I'm still happy.
so Dengar with 9 stress on. So everyone that's chose 6 to 10 stress at Dengar.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Then
Awesome.
well done, congratulations.
And did you see when he wouldn't shoot at Dengar?
Yeah.
Big
Why would
punani head.
came up
Why would I?
came up in the chat and says, why didn't Cherry shoot at Dengar? Well, because Dengar was going to just light him up.
Hey, what, the turn that I did one with Vader? And
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not
Yeah.
taking 3 shots
Yeah.
this turn.
Just light
and he
him
still
up.
had the focus as well.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't have a reinforce or anything. That turn.
So
That turn really hurt.
but apparently Bones is bigger than an Oscar.
My bone is,
Steady.
it's been a year. It's massive.
The floor
I'm
rules.
surprised there's room. What floor rules? This is the stream rules.
So
5 bonus.
hard warning for you.
let's put it out there. Dengar, legit or not?
Oh, it's totally legit.
Yeah?
Scary.
Totally,
Very scary.
Yeah.
totally legit.
Dengar or
He
jumps?
had Dengar.
Just Dengar.
Yeah, and I've got a list with 2 jumps and 2 other ships.
So, like, you have to weather that.
But honestly, that whole set of green dice at the beginning on Whisper changed the. I said to you,
Yeah.
didn't I? You've just won the game. When Whisper walked away from the second engage, where I'd managed to separate Chiranu from the fight completely.
Yeah.
So Vader wasn't an issue for my stealth device. Yada yada yada. Yada. It was all perfect for me, and I had the perfect shots. If Whisper had just lost stealth, it was my game. And the fact that he walked away unscathed, I said to you outright, you've just won the game.
Yeah.
And that's all there was to it. And that crit chain on Lando at the end
Oh,
Yeah,
was
savage.
bonk. I took
Savage.
4 extra damage over
Yeah.
what I should have. I should have been on 5 hull.
Well, it's fuel leak and hull breach, isn't it? It does it.
But it did
does
it on both shots.
Yeah,
I
it
got
was.
fuel leak
Fuel leak
with
on
hull
both
breach.
shots.
It was fuel leak, hull breach, then another crit, then fuel leak, crit because of hull breach. That's
Wow.
what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know, that's so rare. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Lando was still on a shield before that combat started, and
Yeah.
Lando went to 1 hull.
Alan Barlow saying, did the ships arrive?
Yes, Alan, they arrived today just before I was leaving. Thank you, dude. I've just picked up my new Millennium Falcon. And guys, those of you that tune in to a Monday night modelling stream, next week, Dengar's getting pimped, baby!
Yeah,
because
we
you
said,
can't have
yeah.
crappy. And that's proper canon Dengar paint job. But compared to shiny Tony Stark's Millennium Falcon, he just looks like a bit of a sucker, doesn't he?
He does.
He needs a
which
bit
Avenger
more-
are you going to do Dengar?
Yeah.
He's
I think
Hawkeye.
we've decided. No,
With all
we've
that
decided.
stress on him. He's
Candy paint job on
We've decided
Dengar.
Hawkeye because I
he's
can do
boat
this.
shaped.
No, well, I'm converting it to look a bit like the Millennium Falcon, but purely because they do this black clear paint,
Yeah.
and I want to do it silver and then clear it with black, so it's like this smoky black colour.
Yeah, cool.
It's to keep them all metallic. They've got to like tie in colour-wise. I get the Hulk thing, but it just looked bad green, and
It would,
green's
yeah.
my proper colour-blind kryptonite,
Yeah.
and I only paint green if I absolutely have to, or someone kicks me in the face. You know, like Thunderbird 2, it had to be green.
Yeah.
If it could have been red, it would have been red.
Get up! What are you doing? I'm painting green. I'm painting green.
Really
In the
hurts.
face.
Get out of my face,
Really
man!
hurts.
So
Get my dry brushes.
Yeah, candy paint job on Danger. I know Punisher,
Punisher?
but Punisher's been done to death, and it's not going to look like a Jump Master when it's finished. It's going to look more like a Millennium Falcon.
so you're going to mod the ship as well as paint it.
Oh yeah, that's what next
cool.
week's about. Is about me doing
So there you
this
go. That's next
ridiculous-
Monday. Tune in for that. That
ridiculous
sounds
mod to Dengar.
Sounds amazing.
And then potentially a second ridiculous mod to the Falcon I cut up to convert Dengar.
Yeah. Rich Camps was saying he really enjoyed the show last night. He had to watch in his sunglasses, but the paint job looked amazing.
What, because of my tan?
Oh, well, yeah. You are looking very olive skinned. It must be the Italian.
What can you say? When 36-degree temperatures present themselves to an Italian, Italians do one thing and they go 11:30, time to sunbathe.
That's what
Right?
extra virgin olive oil's for. They just pour it on.
Absolutely. You don't waste the extra virgin on sunbathing. You just have normal olive oil. The extra virgin you have on the side of you, you can just dip your finger in and have a little taste.
Oh, that
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, look, guys, those were two pretty different lists than
They
you
were,
guys
yeah.
are probably used to seeing at the moment in the matter. I think yours is a bit there, but
Starting
still
to get
not
a bit. Yeah,
massively everywhere. That was a great game, bloody hard.
Yeah. It looked quite cagey and you like there's a bit of
Yeah, and to
disengaging.
be fair,
re-engaging
that wasn't
and-
like a full-on raster challenged Tim. It was Steve came over and went, "Do you want to challenge Tim?" And I was like,
Yeah, why not?
And when I found out what Tim had won with originally, I was like, right, I need to make like a list with 7 ships with toys. I want to kill Chirinoom, 1 round of shooting, blah blah blah. So I'm really happy with how Dengar actually. This is what I've had 3, 4. This is my 5th game, and the biggest thing I find to making that is clearly a strong list. But the biggest thing to making a strong list into a really strong list is your initial setup and your approach, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So at the moment, I'm learning how to set up and what to do early doors. And so there's still choices that are going on there that I'm not sure I'm 100% happy with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Awesome, dude. Thank you. I'll check when I get home tonight or tomorrow morning, bro.
Cool.
But that was really good fun. You played really well. That's
So,
still a really strong list.
So how does it feel retaining Bones?
It's alright.
Yeah?
It's alright.
So that you could this surely is this ranks up
play
there.
that rap Chirino list again.
But yeah, but
West
that
list again.
I might challenge you soon.
Oh,
So
right, yeah, that's not good.
Oh, when are you doing the giveaway for
Yeah, 'cause
cards?
you'll bomb me to
game 2.
pieces.
There were some issues with points.
yeah,
so-
points weren't working. So well done on that, Tim. That's got to rank up there with maybe bigger than your UKTC win,
You do
bigger
this
than your
every
top
time I'm on
top
thing.
4 at
Yeah,
Nationals.
definitely, without a doubt.
Bigger than making cuts in every major
Still
tournament I've
hasn't
played
thanked me for
in,
That's
making
not
top
true.
4 at Nationals.
except for one.
I have.
No, you
Thanked you
haven't.
straight away.
No, you haven't. You know I was
Gave
only
you a
playing with
teary
one
hug.
eye.
Gave
It's
you
like
a-
that the whole game. God, Tim, win!
I gave you a teary
Suck.
hug.
If anyone, I don't know if any of you were at Nationals and watched me and Tim's game.
I did.
But me and Tim's game was the tightest, closest game I played,
was-
and the
and it
whole,
was
and it
fun.
was. Oh, dude,
It
have
was
we
so
ever
much
had
fun.
a game? Even
No.
when they're tight and tense,
Yeah.
they're never mardy, are they?
No, never.
Right,
No.
and you know I love playing you for
It's
the same
great, we love
reason
it.
you love playing
Yeah,
me.
yeah, I do.
That we really test each other.
Yeah, yeah.
It was-
But the Nationals game was down to Tim's last green dice roll.
Yeah.
If it wasn't that roll, set, it was so close.
To be
You
fair,
can't
the
make it up.
the Vinder block was a special.
Oh,
move as
dude,
well, wasn't it?
Oh,
dude.
it wasn't a block, but yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
which
both
was
of us
special.
played
Well,
out
the
of our skins.
pincer, the kill box type thing.
Yeah,
you did.
that was such a
Planned that
beautiful.
all the way.
Yeah, of course you
I
did.
planned it. I didn't think
That was
this
going to
game's-
turn away.
I didn't think I'm kind of losing momentum in this game. I better try this.
Yeah.
honest.
Shut up, it was brilliant. We both
I
had
know,
our
but it
moments
was-
in that game that were
it was
like,
always like a
that
shot
was
to
a
the-
move.
Yeah.
So cool. So let's.
Who have you got next round, dude?
We're not
We've
sure.
got Kylo and Callum.
Awesome.
So that'd be
With
good.
the quad boringness.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Quad boring.
I hate that list.
What list?
Sorry, it's all out
Quads,
now.
X,
Oh,
Ys.
the yeah. But it
What's
is what
your-
it is.
I hate that list. So
Quad.
much.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's all right.
Tie advanced.
We'll be back.
Oh, don't listen to me. That's just my personal preference.
yeah, I mean,
hate that
who's this guy anyway?
Hey,
You know,
it's
he's just getting
do you know,
crashes
do you know
every week.
why I hate that list? It's because I've played it twice with Callum, and it doesn't matter what I do to him. Doesn't matter how many tokens I strip. Doesn't matter where I am. He will go triple kick, triple evade, triple
Yeah.
kick, triple evade, and I'll go all blanked. I remember he shot me. He hit me with 2 at range 3 through a rock with a stealth device, hand with 2 force and focus, and I lost my stealth device. And it was like. Right? Every time I play him, so I hate that list. I hate that, and it's Marek, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so I'll have the fueling.
Yeah, I got back.
I'll
Yeah.
have the whole Rich.
I got
Yeah.
back
No.
last week.
Oh, I hate him. I hate him.
Cool.
Anyway, love
Right.
you. See you later, guys.
So let's go, and we'll.
Bye, internet.
Is the raffle on yet?
No.
So I can't do raffle yet.
No.
Because I'd rather get him on that card.
What, on this Guri
Oh,
card?
dude, who don't want that Guri
I
card?
know. It's cool.
Like, that's proper sick. I got the, not this, I got the Lando,
Yeah.
the spot gloss Lando from winning Imperial March. So pretty. They're so different.
Yeah.
They would be great that every, like the store kits,
Yeah.
the winner got a card like that each time, you know?
Yeah, cool.
And it surely can't be that much for them to do that, can it?
No. So we're going to give that away. We're going to cut the mic now, and we'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes with round 2.
One love.
See you in a bit. Bye. Hello everybody, sorry about the delay. Rasta's talking to everybody and we can't get set up in time. But, you know, we're nearly there, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm just refilling my vape so we can get the atmospheric fog of war on the go. So it turns out that Rich Campbell's come through with the actual, the factual information that Muppets are different to Sesame Street characters. So, oh, here we go. Phil 091. Is that Phil? Phil from Just Play Phil. Fog of War. There you go, look at that. Amazing. Archnin Wagwan.
James was saying about dice cams. I was laid some dice in it. Can you see them all? Can you see all
Yes,
four?
see all four.
Okay.
Oh, it's Phil Pond from Firestorm. Hi, Phil. How are you, my friend?
I'm back in a sec.
Okay. So while you're looking at that, I'm going to check my phone to see that my beautiful girlfriend has texted me. And I'm going to read it out without even reading it. And it says... oh, yes, I'm not going to read that out. Let's text her back. Sorry, this is really uninteresting. Hey, do you know who subscribed to us last night? Weekend Warlords. That's a little store in Loughborough. The Gold Squadron head honcho, Dion. He is now a subscriber to the Weekend Warlords network. So there you go. Bum bum bum.
Oh wait, hold on.
So tonight, while they're just setting up, we are giving away these things. 250 spondoolies to enter. No limit on. Excuse me. No limit on tickets. Third place. One of those. Second place.
I've got some sustenance for us, mate.
You get those. And for Bully's special prize, the see-through Guri card from the System Open series. If you went to the UK System Open, you'll know that these were really, really quickly depleted, let's say. But we're going to give these away tonight. This is first prize. It's the plastic one. So, and with all prizes that I give away while I'm on stream, I'm going to kiss it.
100% official, and now Steve approved.
Steve approved.
I don't even play Scum, and I'm going to enter the giveaway.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, of course I am.
So Ryan has just brought in some sustenance.
This time for the giveaway.
And we have a jar of Jelly Belly jelly beans. Check that out. Oh, look at all the green
for us
ones
to go-
going
yeah.
all like...
It's for us to go
It's like
through.
some psychedelic jelly stuff. Help me 87, that Guru is beautiful. But not as beautiful as my mirror. Are you in?
I think so.
It's 250 spondoolies, mate.
Maybe I don't have enough spondoolies. I don't know how many spondoolies do I have?
That was dirty apple flavour. Ryan, Jim,
I do have enough points, but it won't let me enter
why not?
for some reason.
I've not set the raffle up yet.
Oh, you've not set it up yet?
No.
Oh, you... I'm firing too early, boys.
I'm too... Yeah. I think you spent.
I tried to enter, couldn't enter because you not set it up.
I'm too busy eating jelly beans, mate.
Oh, they're good, aren't they?
Oh, mate, they're the best.
Mark said I could take them home.
Did you?
Yeah,
Are you going to?
yeah. Single one. So there you go,
Oh,
we're all sorted for the game.
nice one. So we put it out there before we started whether they wanted the studio cam or not.
What have they said?
They said yeah. They want
You
to see
guys
us
want to see us eat sweets for an hour.
beautiful people apparently.
Where? I want to see
Oh, yeah.
you people too.
So let's set this
So I
raffle
thought you
up.
didn't bring Jem with you.
Yeah, sorry. I think she'd get really bored though, you know.
You have to do that thing that girls do where they nod and pretend they're interested.
Yeah.
But for like 5 hours.
So when I was off last week with a dodgy leg, right, I was kind of stranded at her house, and I couldn't drive because my legs didn't work, whatever. She has ME and chronic fatigue syndrome, so she couldn't drive to take me home. Right, so I was pretty much stranded. What she did,
you not have 2 working legs between you to drive a car?
she got on her phone and she texted one of her friends, and she borrowed off one of her friends the original Star Wars trilogy, and she committed to sitting and watching Star Wars with me.
Oh really?
Which she did.
Had she never seen it before?
Yeah, years ago, but she'd been like a bit meh about it. But now she's saying that she actually quite enjoyed it, and she starts the next day. She started asking a load of questions about it, and I'm thinking, oh really? And then she says, "You do know that I did invent Star Wars now." And I said, "Well, how?" She says, "Well, now I know everything about it. I invented it." I'm like, "Okay, that's fair." And who am I to argue? Yeah, she's a keeper, mate. She is absolutely amazing. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a update on me and the things that are going on in my life right now.
Well, when was the last time you were in the store?
About a month ago.
Ridiculous, man. It's far too long.
Yeah, well, I've got some. It may be some good news, it may be some bad news. Well, we'll see. Depends on how you look at it, really.
I think I know what might know what you're referring to, but maybe not. I'm just going to give Kara's phone back.
Yes, but delete everything on it first.
After I've read it, yeah.
Cool, man. Rex is saying Teacher X-Wing bring into September's tournament. Maybe. I am... yeah, I'm pretty blessed to be with somebody like that, so that's all good. Right, let's do...
Oh, we set up a giveaway?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Add giveaway, yeah?
Teacher X-Wing, bring in September's tourney.
Custom.
Yeah, which characters does she like?
Oh, I don't know, I'll ask her. Create a name for this giveaway.
Is she a Rebel fan or an Empire fan?
She says the Rebels are the good guys.
They are the good guys.
Slightly disappointed.
That's how that works.
It's all a point of view. Wouldn't it be great to make the films again, but from the bad guys being the good guys' point of view?
I'm not sure you can really... Yeah, that takes a lot of propaganda to spin Vader that well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Help me 87. I taught my wife X-Wing, played 3 games. I went 0-3, yeah. That's what usually happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
You teach someone how to play X-Wing and they absolutely pace you.
You guys ready?
We are ready, Mr. Kylo. Thank you. So I'll set the duration of the said raffle for 1 hour. Guri plastic card, and then we'll get into what's going on the table.
Yeah.
Plus second and third place prizes. Advanced. Subscribers, if you're a subscriber you get a bonus free ticket.
I like tickets.
The raffle is going to cost you 250 spondoolies, and there is no limit to how many you could buy. That was the word.
Yeah.
So we'll add that bad boy, and then
Give it a go.
we'll give it a go, and then we'll start that up. So you should get a here you go.
So now you're saying I can enter the raffle. So how would I enter the raffle, Steve?
What you do to enter the raffle is you would put exclamation mark raffle and then a space and then how many tickets you like. So if you are a subscriber, you will get
Just like that. Exclamation mark raffle space 1.
yeah.
I received 2 tickets.
If you
There you go,
subscribe, you get a
guys.
bonus ticket. So I was just going through in
That's how you buy
the
tickets.
last game for this card, right? This is selling from 30 quid online.
Easy.
Easy, right?
Easy, yeah. Particularly in the UK. Because of how subscribed our system open was.
So to actually monetize it, so there's no secrets, 250 spondoolies is equivalent to £2.50. Right? So if you...
£2.50 for a chance
£2.50 to a chance to go sounds pretty good to me. So... so if you've already got the, you can get your points up by subscribing, following, heisting, dueling.
We could do a heist, chat. What do you think? Should we do a heist?
Should we do a heist? I don't want to do a heist.
I'll heist.
Should we heist? Should we do a weekend Warlords heist?
I'm going to initiate a heist. You ready?
And I'm just going to do a little token gesture there.
Boom.
Oh, have you done one?
I need to recruit some volunteers for a mission.
Do it.
Join me, my minions. And together we will conquer the galaxy.
Fun Walk has joined.
So yeah,
Ben
when
Lane
you
has
heist,
joined. Archnin has joined.
You risk your spondoolies, right? You risk whatever you enter into the heist, but you could treble it.
Yeah, so if you win the heist or you come out the heist unscathed, you win 3 times the amount of spondoolies that you put in.
I could win 2 extra spondoolies.
So there's a couple of interesting lists here.
Yeah, we've got new ships on the board, everybody. New ships.
So there's a couple of the Naboos. We've got
Yeah.
a couple of Gold Squadrons. We've got 4 X1s.
Yeah.
You know?
It's Callum Patterson with his coin-winning list, everybody.
Yeah,
Which in hyperspace in particular is bloody terrifying.
yeah.
That list is really, really scary.
So the guy with the best name on the in the chat, Boba Fred, 7. He's in on the.
Yeah, Juice, you've got Daredevil Rick here.
Daredevil Rick Oley.
He's immediately broken off. So the Naboo in the middle of the pack is Padme with that pink ring around her leg.
I heard
The
Padme
one
had a pink ring.
Wow,
Was that a little smile there?
it was indeed. Just a little bit. And then you got Rick on the left-hand side, top left
Yes.
of the formation, pointing the other way. It's almost like he wants to flank.
Almost.
But he's got Vader pointing right at him.
Yeah.
I really want to see Vader fight forwards next turn, I believe.
So these 4 X1s that Callum flies, he won a coin with these, didn't he?
He did indeed.
They are
Would you like
absolutely savage when they get up close.
Terrifying list, man. Everyone lost but Ben Lane.
Oh, Ben
Close.
Lane wins enough to get into the raffle.
He does indeed. He won a raffle ticket.
He won a raffle ticket. Well done, Ben. Oh, and Clive as well.
Oh yeah.
Clive won the last heist as well.
So, Rick says,
Right, should we bring
when
the
you
thing-
attack or defend, if you went faster than the other ship, you roll an extra die. That's simple. Problem is when Vader goes 5 forwards and you can't go faster.
There you go. When you defend or perform a primary attack, if the speed of your revealed manoeuvre is higher than the enemy ship's, roll an additional die. And you get the evade. Bit like the defenders.
It's exactly the same chassis ability as defender.
Yeah.
Word for word, so.
Fun walk, if it hasn't procced your... Okay, the raffle. Let's do it again.
So let's hope you play Scum, Rattler.
Yeah, let's hope you play Scum. So it's exclamation mark points to see how many points you've got. It's 250 spondoolies to enter. If you subscribe, you get an extra ticket. So if you buy 3, you get 4. If you buy 1, you get 2.
I bought 1 and I got 2.
Nice. So in third
Seems
place on the raffle, we're going to draw it all from the same pool. Is you get this beautiful System Open R2 Astromech card. In second place, you get this beautiful System Open R2 Astromech card. And an S-Foils card. Open, closed. And if you win, you get this plastic rare as hen's teeth Guri card in the UK.
And the man who gave us these cards is on the stream right now.
Yeah, so Kylo is the guy that actually donated this card to us to give away. Kylo got this from the French System Open last weekend. So think about what money he put in to get there and play in that tournament. And he was very kind enough to bring this back for you guys.
Yeah.
To try and win it for us.
What a nice guy Kyle is.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Really
sort
good
of
guy.
say why we do this. So all these things that you put in, like spondoolies, if you donate to us, you get one spondoolie for every penny. So you get 100 spondoolies for every £1. If you cheer for us, you get spondoolies. Thank you, Smithy.
Thanks, DJ Smithy.
And what that does for us is it just keeps a little bit of money rolling in to keep the lights on, to keep the computers running, to keep the guys coming back here every Tuesday to play the stream. We don't make any money from this as commentators or players. This is all for the store, just so we keep our spiritual X-Wing home.
Absolutely.
Keep the roof above our head.
Yeah, Vader has gone 5 forwards and he will just smack Rick to bits.
Yeah.
It's almost like I can see the future.
Yes.
See
Well
range
done,
one now.
well done, Smithy. That was awesome. So
Yeah, thanks,
Smithy is just literally.
Grabbed a couple of tickets with his
Yeah.
spondoos.
He donated a £5. He grabbed a couple of tickets and he's bought 2 tickets for the raffle to win this amazing Gurry card. So yeah, which you actually put up online earlier, didn't you?
I did. I posted a little teaser saying we had to give away.
Yeah.
Seems to have rallied the troops.
Yes.
Because they went so fast, Milton Keynes system opened. They after like 4 rounds, I think.
Yes.
run out of Gurries?
Yeah, but nobody
God.
could get them.
So me and Callum pulled together to get him one.
Yeah.
So Callum actually has one. And then we pulled together to get Dan one as well.
Yes.
So we just knew they were going to go.
There is currently, without any watchbacks or anything, there's currently 65 people watching this stream.
Wow.
That's 65 people, dude.
65 people.
That's more than a Warlords Sunday tournament capped out at 40. So thank you for
We
tuning
couldn't
in,
even fit
everybody.
you all in the building.
Yeah.
There's that many people watching. Thank you for joining us, guys.
I remember when we started this, we were getting about 25.
Yeah, it slowly crept up. It's nice.
You know, and it's testament to the hard work from people like producer John. You know,
Oh my
Ash,
god, the amount of
Rasta.
time.
Wonder what percentage are in the bath. Or bath.
Should we do a poll?
Yeah,
If
let's
you're
do
in the
a
bath.
Yeah.
Let us know where you are, though, guys. I was curious.
Yeah, we'd love to know where you're at.
Because there's a lot of people tend to watch the chat and not say anything, right? They tend to watch the stream, they'll just won't post in the chat. Let us know what country you're watching from. Callum is really hurt. Rick,
The global reach of the Tuesday LSD team.
yeah, well, Tavern Wars is in America.
It's great to see a stream from the UK, as it's great timing for me. Thank you for that, Archnin. I believe,
There's nothing wrong at all, Pie.
right,
No problem with that.
I believe, and I'm going to be a bit self-centered here, I genuinely believe that the Warlords network, with the stream games on a Tuesday, the Rasta Mace painting thing on a Monday,
Yeah.
the Rasta and Ash, you know, things when Ash, because Ash is really busy right now.
It was Rasta and Kev yesterday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Cool. So that was quite good. I genuinely believe that there's so much out there for the viewers from the Weekend Warlords. You know,
Yeah.
we are. If we're not, we're close to being the premier stream in the UK.
We'll sort that later.
So
Right,
yeah,
Filmbox got an interesting question for us.
just as a thing, Ulfric, we've just got your message, mate. We'll reply to that shortly.
Yeah, we'll sort it out after the stream off, Rick. Not a problem. So yeah, from what? Oh yeah, Pie is just tweet out to say exclamation mark duel, nominate a player or chat member, and then you type in a amount of spondoolies you want to duel for. Kev can now challenge your bones. That's what Rast actually said to him yesterday.
Yeah. So the Bones thing, right? The Bones Invitational is open to the guys that do the stream,
Yeah.
and is it limited to us lot?
Yes, limited commentators.
Yeah, cool. So it's limited to commentators and people who are involved in the stream, right? So the way that format works, our first game, if you haven't watched it, if you've just joined us, when we're done tonight, go back and watch the first game. It was a really good game.
It was really good. I'm very tempted to Tavern Wars.
Yeah, it's all about homing missiles.
You can tell Tavern Wars has been watching the stream for a while.
Yeah.
I love you, Tavern Wars.
So what we've got is we've got a stormtrooper that has got three. Sorry, he's got like bones sort of armor.
Yeah, he's been wrapped.
Been wrapped or dipped or whatever. Yeah. So the rules of it is if someone challenges the current holder of bones
Which is what happened tonight.
to a match, it goes on stream, and it's for bones. But if you hold bones, you cannot refuse that challenge.
Well, you can. You just lose bones automatically. If you
Yeah. Well, there you go. So why would you? If you don't turn up for 2 weeks, you lose bones. If you lose, then the caveat is that you have to defend bones with the same list as you won him with.
Yeah, so that Rack and Whisper list, you'll see it again at some point.
Yes.
It's a very good list as well. If you've got the
What-
ships,
what
you
we're
can
doing is
should consider giving it a go.
We're trying to get the I'm not going to say the elite, the more elite players in the room, but the guys that do the commentary that are involved in X-Wing at Warlords heavily. This is what it's all about. It's just a little bit of jostling and a little bit of this and that.
Yeah.
And if Rasta wants to bring a new list out and put it against something that is competitive,
Yes.
or I want to bring a new list out, or you
Well-
want to do a new list, we can actually go against that winning list and see how it fares.
Tim with his Rack and Whisper list is very good.
Yeah.
It's a really good
But
list.
Tim will be beaten. I've beaten Tim with that list before.
Yeah, he arguably got a bit lucky to beat Rasta.
Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah. So, and these hopefully for you guys watching, these will give you a higher quality of game. But
That's the hope.
the second game is always going to be a bit more kind of fun, new lists, new ships, all that sort of stuff. So we're really trying to settle into a bit of a routine by putting things on stream where it's a bit fun, there's a bit of a competitive edge for it, still casual, but get the guys in afterwards, have a little chat about the lists and what goes on. And the feedback we've had from people that we see out on the circuit is that you guys really enjoy us sort of talking about the lists. You enjoy the kind of random element of what we do on a Tuesday. You enjoy the tournament streams, which are literally all about X-Wing.
Yeah, we try to be as game focused. On
So yeah, it's really good. So we're trying to develop, but we can only do that with your help by supporting us with donations and all that sort of stuff. And it's not a bad thing to try and raise money.
No, everything the stream makes goes back into looking after the stream. So small. I'll just get a small looking at the.
And do you know what the best thing about the Bones invitation?
What?
The world champion cannot do it because he's not.
Yeah.
Because he'd just win it again.
Yeah, we'd never get Bones off him, would
No.
we? Turns out Simeon's actually quite good at X-Wing.
Well, I actually feel that he's got a real good chance of retaining the world championship. The first 2.0 world champion.
It's a big ask for any player, but it has been done before.
Yeah, it has. But I genuinely think that Sim has got a real chance.
He's not practiced a lot recently, but then he just turns up for a weekend tournament as double.
Exactly.
It's just like,
So with Simeon, it's
he's just going to turn up and spank you.
he's just
No
one of those
table.
players where you just think you just get this. You've got it. It doesn't matter whether he thinks he's good or bad because he actually just doesn't think that he's anything special. But when you see him
he
play,
just goes through the motions almost, doesn't he?
yeah,
A snow moon.
it's Kylo's head. So why has Daredevil been put on Rick then?
So, one of the things that's kind of a bit of a shame about the Naboos
Yeah,
is unlike the Defender, when it performs a turnaround maneuver, they're red, so it doesn't get full throttle. So the 3 Talon, if you do a 3 Talon on a Naboo, although you have gone fast enough to trigger full throttle, you're stressed by the time it happens,
yeah.
so you don't do it. His argument is, well, instead of doing a 3 Talon roll, you could just do a 3 turn and then Daredevil boost 1 turn, which is almost the same, but you get the evade.
Fine. Well, that's all right. 3 points to get an invade off of red manoeuvres, pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's sort of equivalent to a red maneuver.
I always quite like the look of Daredevil, but I never really came up with any lists
It doesn't
to
have
put it in.
many homes. There's Rick's one of the places where it could actually work, funnily enough. There's a couple of others. Neon Num can be quite good, cool with it.
I'm just thinking in the
It's not
scum,
many though.
the scum faction. Maybe Palob.
You need engine upgrade as well though.
Yeah, but that's like 3 points. An engine upgrade on Palob is useful anyway.
Yeah, so you pay 6 points overall.
To be able to like do a hard
two
and then
a
boost.
hard on boost. It's pretty cool. Because the Hawk has no K turns as is. So
And it helps keep that 180-degree arc. You know. Kind
yeah,
of,
it could potentially find a home on a Hawk.
Yeah.
But there's not many ships where. I think it's only small base ships as well. I think it has a small base restriction. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Daredevil's small base. Otherwise, you'd have it on like Falcons,
Yeah. Let me see how many points I've got.
which would be pretty amazing. I'd pay 3 points to have turn boosts on Falcons. Yeah, be all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I've got enough points. I don't think I have because I think I entered for the 188.
Ooh.
Anyone want to duel me for 38 points? Hit me up for 38 points. Do it. I'll accept.
You need more than that.
I know. Well, no, I don't. Do I?
Yeah, Steve's accepting all challenges.
Not all challenges.
These are the cool things you can do with Dev as well. So you can do like a 5 forward and then a 1 turn boost. But the thing is, right, how often do you see like Carrie Coon in the 270? Because Carrie just has that as her ability.
There you go, Ben's in.
Whenever she boosts, she can use a turn template without stressing herself. You're going to win that. I typed Jewel wrong.
Oh, he put Jewel, not Jewel. Oh, Big Rich C's in.
Ben. With a key typo in there.
Yeah. Come on, it's up to me. What? The message.
Oh, yeah,
I've got.
yeah, you've been timed.
Boo. Let's do it again then.
You can accept
Accept.
at a certain pace. Boom. Got him. Suck a bunch.
There we go. Kylo's got some bumpage going on.
Yeah, he's got some
Ben Lane's
tempers
Ben Lane's up for it as well. Is tonight going to be my
He's
night?
typed it right this time. You can enter the giveaway now.
Boo! Bring it on, ladies.
You got enough spondoolies. So.
What am I allowed to enter, even though I'm giving it away?
Yeah, cool, sure. I've entered.
Have you?
You off, Jag?
Are you off, Jag?
I'm off.
Say bye-bye to Jag, everybody.
Yeah, say bye.
He's waving. He's not.
Whatever. Right.
See you later, you Muppet.
Yeah.
So apparently you are correct. Rich Campbell found it online that because the Muppets are owned by Disney and Sesame Street isn't, they are now not Muppets.
Winner!
Yeah, there you go.
I alone am best. And on that incredible high note, I will probably see you next week,
Yeah, we'll do, mate.
if not before.
Thank you for commentating the
Yes,
first game.
thank you, mate.
Love you.
It's all goods.
It's
In
all
the
good.
hoods.
It's all good.
Right. See you in a bit.
Yeah, take care, mate. Everyone's got a duel initiated. Look,
They're all going crazy
they're all
in the
going
chat.
for me. You don't want none of this.
Need to cancel your duels, people.
You don't want none. Excuse me. Wow. Anyway, I thought Padme's ability was quite good as well. Oh, talking of the new wave ships,
Situationally, yeah, but I'm not convinced.
wasn't there some ridiculousness around the transport and Finn?
Oh, yeah.
Can he get
He-
rid of the strain on defending?
So the key thing about Finn, right? The timing on Finn is, so while you defend, You can take a strain. Well, while you attack or defend, you can take a strain to add an eyeball to your roll,
Yeah.
of whichever die colour you're using. Right, basically. But the point is, when you're defending, so while you're defending, you can add an eyeball by taking a strain. But the trigger for removing strain is after you defend, which is after you modify dice. So you slap the strain down, add an eyeball, finish defending, remove the strain.
So it's a free.
That is how that works, yeah. Some people think it's too good to be true. It's absolutely how that works. It may well even be intentional.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Oh, that's a
Marek
Marek crit, isn't it? Marek's
Yeah.
gone for Padme, I think. X-Wing had walk-on music. What would I go for?
What? So
Yakety sax.
are you talking like individual players? So if like
Yeah.
wrestling,
Yeah, I'd go for Yakety sax.
yakety sax.
Yeah.
What's that?
You know that really silly saxophone song? I could play.
Yeah, I do.
It's like copyrighted.
Yeah, I totally know that.
Right.
What's yakety sax? Anybody?
Oh my god. How are you older than me?
How am I older than you? Because I
Yeah.
was born before you.
It's like the Benny Hill.
Oh.
Sax. That's it. That's the one.
Fine. It was on an advert years ago. I would probably like to walk into an X-Wing arena
X-Wing arena.
to...
Is it going to be like... Right, can you imagine X-Wing in the far future, right? So you walk into this massive arena and there's this little
like
table in the middle.
a bit like UFC,
right?
mate.
Yeah. It's like this huge coliseum and this little guy walks in. There's a tiny table in the middle of this coliseum. And then as you play, there's a hologram projected above the whole
Yeah.
arena
Oh, yeah.
of the table.
That'd be awesome. I'd
With
probably
actual shots flying around and everything.
I'd probably like to walk into
Amazing. That's what I imagine X-Wing is like in 20 years. There we go.
Motorhead, the Ace of Spades.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be quite cool. Or one of my own compositions, available on roguesquadron.bandcamp.com
Very nice.
for the princely sum of 99 pence per MP3.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Padme got everybody.
Oh, suddenly there seems to be a link popped up in the
That's
in the chat.
convenience.
Ben Lane, Ini Kamosi, here come the art step, but word 'em up, im original gangster. That one. Excuse
Yeah.
me, Mr. Officer.
Or I could fly like 5 TIE Reapers to Bob
Don't-
Marley's
don't-
jamming.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Or Don't Fear the Reaper would be good as well.
Baby, don't fear the Reapers.
I was just thinking we're jamming. We're jamming.
Yeah.
Jamming. We're jamming.
What instrument do you play? Wow, it's funny you should ask live because I play a pink flute.
Really? Nice. That's cool.
That's a euphemism. I don't play anything. I am a digital music producer, and Rogue Squadron is my record label. So there you go. There you go. Vader's a bit good, isn't he?
Karen tried to convince me Vader's expensive earlier. I laughed him. I just laughed at him and walked away. That was it. That's all I had. All I had was just, what are you on about?
Is the pink flute a bit like a flesh trumpet? Totally the same. Ben knows where I'm coming from.
Interesting.
Yeah, so what were you talking about? Oh, Vader. Yeah, Vader is just 72 points for that. Hate and fire control system.
Yeah.
It's just like
67 base.
you can even take hate off it and just be a bit more, conservative with your force usage.
Yeah. I know Sam Scraft. I think it's because he's biased and he flies Vader a lot. Which every Imperial player does because Vader's arguably too cheap.
Yeah.
Maybe? But either
Well,
way,
when you consider that
I don't
Poe,
think. Actually, don't think he's too cheap. I just think he's the right cost.
you can build out Poe for like 70, 80, sorry, 80, 90 points.
Poe's about the same base. I believe. He's mid 60s, low 60s somewhere.
Is he?
Yeah. 65 for Poe. How close am I, chat? Let me know how close I am. I'm saying 65.
What, for Poe Damson?
Yeah, Poe Damson.
Poe
What does
Damson.
Yassam say?
Don't know, man. I'm going to go on to the X-Wing squad builder.
Gonna beat that.
$68.
That's close. So he's actually a point more than Vader.
Vader has a 1.0 gun, why wouldn't I?
I mean, you're right, Death Frame. You are right. He really does.
Pie's going Piece of Pie by the Stone Temple Pilots. That'll be his walk-on music.
That's good.
Who else? What other walk-on music are you guys after? Come on, talk to us.
I just don't know what I'd use.
Yeah. Let's see if I get any emails of people buying my music.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
They might need some X-Wing walker music.
They might do, yeah. There's one called The Man from Maggotty, which I've done, so that's quite good. Let's.
I've heard that.
Have you? Have you?
I think so. What's it about?
How do you know my music, sir?
Because you do a radio show
I do. Do you listen to it?
sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah. You pop it up in the Facebook group, and I'm like, I'm free. Put Steve on. Occasionally. I'm not listening to many. I listen to
I'm
like 2 or
actually
3,
really
not many.
I'm really shocked.
I quite like your music. It's good.
Really?
Some of it's too hard for me.
Yeah.
I'm more of like the sort of the chilled out stuff. But
Yeah.
some of it I'm just like, yeah, this is cool.
So
really
Archly
fun.
saying Gangsters, The Specials, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ
that's
Pose,
good.
Soundgarden. Oh, my phone's not working now.
I like that one actually. That's cool. Or the one that always gets me going, the James plays, is he puts Beastie Boys on.
Yeah.
So, and I love a bit of Beastie Boys.
So
We
the Juice used to do wrestling.
Juice. We've got a professional wrestler in the channel.
So
Amazing.
how long ago, man? Because I'm proper into the wrestling as well.
I used to be.
Ben's proper into the wrestling as well. Ben Lane, 17, who's in the chat.
I used to
So-
watch TNA a lot.
Yeah, see the AEW stuff's coming out now.
Yeah.
The other choice would be something by Pendulum.
Pension
Here's an
future.
interesting fact, right? The guitarist El Hornet from Pendulum owns my music. So he has bought vinyl and digital downloads of my music. And I talk to him semi-regularly about it.
That's cool, man. That's a good name drop.
So yeah,
Tarshan Pendulum.
boom! Any other claim to fames? Come on, I know Rasta Mace. So yeah, cool. But I've been doing this digital music thing for, well, this old school hardcore drum and bass, hardcore, whatever you want to call it, for about 25 years now.
Yeah, which is approximately my age.
So I've been
Give or
doing
take
it
0 years.
before you were.
Literally before I was born. You
Yeah.
have been doing it that long. You can't imagine doing stuff like that.
There is a tune on there that my release number 8 in my digital record label. There's a tune in there called "Kill Them with Love" (bracket Rasta's theme),
Yes.
which I've done, which is kind of like a drum and bass breakbeat crossover thing with
That
lots
was
of
last
ragga
year,
stuff
wasn't
in.
it?
Yeah.
That was
I've
really
done
good. It was very Rasta.
Yeah.
I think you nailed the theme there.
It's got the Rocky thing in it.
Yes. Because we had that was at the Sheffield regional, wasn't it? I don't know if you were
Yeah.
there. When he was against. Was it against Fishy?
No, wasn't he against Rob Ram
Oh, maybe.
in the semi, in the quarter final? And he was losing, and he put the music on, and he just won that game by some force of nature. So you've been doing
Yeah.
it since it was new school. I've been writing music since 1994.
Yeah,
And that-
yeah. So before I was born.
And before I made the progression from going to the rave scene, acid house parties,
You make me feel
you
very
know,
young,
all that sort of
Steve.
stuff. So the original kind of 1992 old school vibe, hardcore vibe, Summer
Oh, our
of
chat's vanished.
Love, it'll be back. But it's actually really cool.
There you go. We can see it.
So I'm doing an album this year, 25 years of me. How old are you then, young
Nice.
Ryan?
I am 25. I was born in 94. Oh, it's Beastie Boys.
Intergalactic.
Yeah.
Pendulum,
This would be my walk on music, actually.
Pendulum are badass. To be fair, I hold high hopes for a new album in the next year or two. Not quite sure that's going to happen, dude. Two of them, Rob Swire's the lead singer and one of the other guys, they also do music under the name of Knife Party, and they are really huge in the EDM scene right now. And some of their
I've heard of them,
tunes,
actually.
Internet Friends VIP mix, that's amazing. They do a tune called Centipede. Look out, Knife Party Centipede. It is dirty.
I know. Yeah, that one is wild.
And
I know
that's
what you mean.
because they did one called Tarantula as Pendulum, and the intro to Centipede is about this weird old centipede that actually eats tarantulas. So it's like the direct counter to the Tarantula tune.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So the Tarantula, but there've been quotes as saying they're working on new Pendulum stuff. Let me just drop El Hornet a little message. He won't get back to me tonight.
You might be watching the stream. You never know.
I don't know, but he's a Twitter friend. And I can DM him. I can slide into his DMs in Twitter.
Oh, slide in, sir. Slide right in. You're very welcome.
Slide right in, old boy. Direct messages. Look, El Hornet. Look.
Cam's throwing a lot of dice at somebody.
El Hornet.
Can confirm El Hornets. In Steve's direct messages, everybody. Marek's stung somebody, a torrent. Marek's
There you
just
go,
going to
look.
get all the cards out.
That's El Hornet, look.
Chat with El Hornet.
He calls me bro and everything, look.
That's cool, bro.
Let me see what else I've got.
Nice one.
Hi, mate. Are Pendulum writing new material?
Interesting to know. Not very good.
Heard a rumour and hope you can clarify.
Yeah.
Hope you are well. Steve
I think a tempest just went bang.
Deluxe. That's how he knows me.
Steve Deluxe.
Steve Deluxe, because that's my DJ name. There you go. I've sent them to El Hornet.
You slid right in there, Steve. We'll see what he says then, guys.
So I'll report back.
Bet you weren't expecting that, were you, Archnin?
Yeah.
Benjamin might write the stuff. Let me just ask them.
Start this year. Yeah. Let me just ask them.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So yeah. Start of this year,
Oh,
they said
God,
once
he's
the
so
Knife Party
close.
EP was done, they'd be looking at recording new Pendulum stuff. They did some stuff with the dude from Rage Against the Machine, the guitarist.
Oh.
I forget his name. He was a proper big name. But they played at a thing called Tomorrowland in America.
Yeah, Morello, that's it, Tom Morello.
Yeah, Tom Morello, that's him. And they did something together with him,
Really?
which was the last Knife Party release.
He is ridiculously talented, to be fair, Tom Morello. Oh, Haley Atwell.
Well done, Boba Fred. Let's go claims to
That's
fame.
really
then.
cool.
I once beat Rasta Mason in a game of X-Wing.
Me too. With a U-wing.
However,
In
I
1.0.
have never beaten Simeon Delapina at X-Wing. Never.
No. I came close. I came within like 1 damage of beating Simon once.
Yeah.
Didn't quite happen.
Yeah, so claims to fame in the chat. Let's do it while these guys are
I don't have any.
just rolling dice at each other.
You did, Pie. You actually did do that.
That's
Rob
pretty
Zombie.
cool. Been bought beer and had a chat with Rob Zombie many years ago on his first solo tour. I know the 1992 there was a tune that made the charts called On a Ragga Tip by SL2.
Okay.
Matt Nelson, who wrote that tune, is one of my friends.
Cool.
So there.
That is really cool.
There's another tune in 1992 called Sesame's Treat, which was by the Smarties. And
Actually, very specific how you pronounce that.
yes, Sesame's Treat. I was then signed to his record label. The lead singer of Alien Ant Farm offered me a line of coke once. I declined. Well, why you'd want to like
Allegedly.
put
Let's go with allegedly. did that.
put liquid up your nose? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, fizzy brown liquid.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to do that, would you?
How would you even line up a liquid?
I don't know.
I don't know. That makes sense.
I got very, very drunk with one of the three Attenborough, with all three of the Attenborough brothers, David, Richard, and the non-famous one, John. Awesome. I met Pablo Hidalgo at Star Wars Celebration in London. Cool. Yeah, cool. I met him too. I've seen a photo of that, John, actually. I met him too. And obviously, you know, you go to the conventions and you. Here's another one. Warwick Davis.
I've heard of him.
Right. I took his wife's sister out for dinner one evening.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
And her name was Hayley Burrows, and she was about yay big, right? And we went for pizza. And her dad, Peter Burrows, who played one of the Ewoks, invited me back to their house, and he regaled me with tales of theatre and pantomime and Star Wars stories. It was the best.
That's pretty crazy. That's what neat.
Clive's met, well, do you know what? If there was anybody on this planet that I would have expected to say they'd met Meatloaf, it would be Clive.
Yeah.
Because Clive is just like a bat out of hell, man. And he's always gone when the morning comes.
Nice.
Had a drink with Jeremy Bullock after he did a sign-in. Yep, same. Done that. I've got a picture of me and Jeremy Bullock, actually. Let me see if I can find it. Probably not.
Slightly creepy, Mark. Gotta be honest.
I touched Mark E. Smith's hand once when landing in change after he... Ooh, Mark, ooh.
Yeah. Interesting. Mark, are you coming back for the August tournaments? Let me know, because he was down for July. Finally came there. First tournaments here, July. Played very well. Managed to cancel Prince Andrew. That's pretty cool, Rich.
There's me and Darth Maul.
There you go. That's pretty cool. Like it. That's no moon.
That's a space station.
Pie, behave.
There's me with Jezza,
Nice.
Jeremy Bullock. Star Wars Celebration 2007.
2007. Nice.
That guy there is the guy that did the voice for Wedge Antilles.
Voice?
Yeah. Did you not know
What,
Wedge?
like in Rebels?
No. In the films.
Wasn't it the same guy who did the face? That's weird. Sadly not busy with the kids. I'm able to make October if there's an event on. Yeah, there'll be an event. Right.
There's Admiral Motti. Richard Parmenter. Had drinks with him. Oh no, you can't see me in that. There you go. There's me with him. All the Star Wars Celebration, mate. It was awesome.
Celebration does have a met Luke.
Richie C, I regularly hang out with a well-known record producer called DJ Deluxe. In fact, I introduced him to X-Men. You suck up. You total suck up. But you know what? It is what it is. Did you ever see Chef Vader?
Chef Vader? What are you on about?
Chef Vader.
What do you mean,
got-
chef?
He's got Jar Jar's head on a platter.
But why?
Because that was funny back then.
Obviously doesn't translate to 2019, does it?
I met Greedo.
That's pretty cool. Here in the States, I bought Hootie, a beer at a celebrity.
What, Hootie as in Hootie and the Blowfish?
Who's Darius Rucker? Is that the right person?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know who Darius Rucker is.
I'm not looking at the screen.
Bought them a beer. Yeah, it says yes. A beer at the celebrity golf tournament years ago. Also flew to New York City in coach with Ben Folds' father, sitting in front and behind me. They all had leather pants on. That's a nice detail. I like that. That helps my mental image. 38 Special, which is a band from the 70s. They all had leather pants.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, well, it was the 70s, wasn't it? And they were a band. Of course, they had leather pants on.
So, did anybody go to Star Wars Celebration in 2007? Put it out there first of all, and then I'll tell you a story about my other claim to fame. Excuse me. When I was interviewed by Lucasfilm.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What, because you'd stolen something?
No, not at all.
On what basis were you interviewed, sir?
So Boba Fred was at both, right? So, at the one in 2007 at the Excel Centre, are you aware of a battle on the footbridge between the Sith and the Jedi? So the Sith started one end of the bridge, the Jedi started the other end of the bridge, and they had this massive clash on the bridge. Were you aware of that, Boba Fred? I was not aware. Well, that's screwed that story then.
Why, what happened?
So I arranged that battle, and I was interviewed by Lucasfilm afterwards because they filmed it. And there was me and the other guy. I've just been showing the pictures. The three other guys in the pictures. We all organised that, and we were all interviewed by Lucasfilm at the end.
That's cool.
Because we rounded everybody because we walked over the bridge to get some food because it was too expensive in the thing. I was there on the ground chanting "Come on, you Reds." I was the one walking about going, "Oh, lightsabers to the bridge, please!" So when it started to get dark, that's when we did it.
Oh
And it
god, so
looked-
got their lightsabers out.
it was
Oh,
awesome.
my word.
I've got goosebumps thinking about it.
That's
Seriously.
pretty crazy.
So I
would
went-
been
and-
on the front line of that. Would
And
be
the guy
pretty...
that played
exciting.
Jango Fett,
Well, he plays a lot of people by extension.
and all the clones.
Yeah.
He was walking.
Plays the most people of any
he-
actor.
He was walking along with Peter Mayhew, and
Now that he can't really sneak around, can he, Peter?
well, not anymore.
No.
But he was walking around, and I was just walking up and down. There's a little cafe bit, and it was like, rah, rah, all lightsabers to the bridge, blah, 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 blah. And I stood back, and I wanted to watch it, because people were like, oh, you coming up, I'm like, no, I'm going to stand here. And I stood, and I just watched it from the ground, over the darkness falling, the reds on the left, and the blues and the greens on the right, and they just all ran together, and you would shout in, and it was like a massive battle on the bridge, and from the ground, it just looked... Tamura Morrison, that's it. And from the ground, it just looked incredible. Now, Tamura Morrison sent me a message because it came out online that I'd been one of the organisers, and Tamura sent me a message saying, "So you were the loudmouth asking for the people with the lightsabers." He says, "I thought it was quite annoying, but when I saw what it was," he said, "fair play to you." Words to that effect. So that was awesome. Nice. I was really enjoying it. Anyway, you don't need to hear me regale tales of Star Wars escapades in bygone days and things gone past.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice
See
one,
Boba
Boba.
Fred had a video interview with Lucasfilm at the O2 plus Sky and ITV.
Is that because you were cosplaying Boba Fett?
Pies in for the raffle.
Of course he is. Have you seen what we've got today?
Yeah.
Everyone's in for the raffle.
How many people have we got in for the raffle?
Loads.
Wow, we have.
Everyone wants that Gary card. You got 13 minutes, everybody.
Yeah.
When the game timer hits 15, we'll give away Gary.
And there's 39 tickets been sold for it. 39 tickets. So you've got
2 of them are mine.
2 of them or what?
Mine.
Oh yeah. So 37 if he wins it.
Nice. I was just showing everyone how to enter the raffle. It was entirely innocent.
Of course.
Just demonstrating how you enter, guys. That's all it was. I don't really want the Gary card. What do I even do with the Gary card? I don't have scum. Why do I enter? Why do I do that, Steve? I've got a million of the R2s and the Subarus. That's pretty cool. I'll come up with the plan. Oh wow!
So there's me and a couple of friends in the Millennium Falcon
Playing some hollow chess.
playing some hollow chess.
Nice. It's classy. I like
It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, enough. Oh, Lily's in. 41 tickets sold now.
absolutely.
And there's a picture of me with Lando Calrissian,
Oh yeah. So
who is my favourite of all the judges.
yeah, definitely.
Sean Samuels is just a legend from down south.
Yes, he's one of the Dark Star Marauders, isn't he?
He is.
With them Vickery boys. Yeah, judges at a lot of the big events.
And there's me with a complete nobody.
Maybe that could be. That's at Euros, isn't it?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and
We
Rich
actually played against each other. There.
twice.
Yeah. Twice.
Yeah. One on the Saturday, one on the Sunday.
That's crazy.
Desange Enigma by Kino is a good D&B song. Not as good as Killers Don't Die by DJ Hazard.
Killers don't die. It's a very sweeping statement.
Killers Don't Die So Easy.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise there was a caveat on it.
So Phil from Firestorm, I'll enter in spirit as I haven't enough points nor money to enter. Though I'd love the card, a little picture of a TIE fighter.
I think that says lol, Steve.
Don't.
I think he means
Oh, I was
to
gonna
laugh out
enter.
loud.
I was going to enter, wasn't I? Let's enter. Let's enter the raffle for me.
He's lolling.
Do you know, I'd
Lolling
feel
to his
bad
heart's
though.
content. I don't feel bad, Adam.
I would feel bad if I won that.
Matt Whitton is after the card as well.
Matt Whittam is my favourite of all the people called Whittam that I know.
Need to talk to Matt about some acrylic. Matt, I need to talk to you about some acrylic.
Matt's coming down, I think, next month. Is it September you're coming down, Matt? Yeah, Dalton's basically paid for his tickets after he mugged him off 3 times last week.
Yes, that was brutal, boy. It was absolutely amazing.
Oh, August.
August.
So in a week and a bit.
Yeah.
So Matt did those Toget locks for Ben.
They're so good. Those toga locks are amazing, man.
And I'd said to Matt, if he was coming down, I'd get him a pint. Yeah, go out, have a little drinky with him, and you know, he's just one of the most awesomest people in this community. You know,
Definitely.
I gave him an award in my last blog.
Did you?
Yeah, for the most humble man in X-Wing.
Fair.
You know.
I can't think of anyone else I'd nominate.
I'm going to do some proper awards. It's going to turn into a thing. It's called the Jankies.
The Jankies.
Yeah.
I could win a Janky, right? I back myself.
So best newcomer was the guy
I'm
that
incredibly humble.
is Matt Coles, the best newcomer.
Yeah.
The new owner of Cape Meta.
He is indeed.
So yeah, that was cool.
Oh, is that oh, that's spicy.
Guessing no second raffle ticket tonight. It's 250 spondos.
It's all we got, Mason. We've only got Geary.
Yeah.
It's not a very good giveaway tonight.
Mate.
It's the best one we've had in months, I think. Absolutely amazing card.
Little picture of a TIE fighter. Well done,
I
Mason.
think what they mean is laugh out loud.
No,
Like-
stop it.
I bet Mason is sat at home right now laughing hysterically.
This is a tight game, you know. It's 10 points in it. I made some Bob's Fett cards with my costume, gave them out at the open in Birmingham. One guy showed me a photo of when he met me at Game Expo in costume.
Nice.
Cool, man. I have got a picture, I think.
Oh no, Bob Fred, you do a lot of cosplay, don't you? So
I took some pictures of a guy. My friend
an
dressed up.
ox disappeared.
My friend dressed up as Han Solo at the last celebration. That was me, Fred, Phil from Fireside. Wow, this is like bringing people together. This is quality. It's like Star Wars dating or something.
I'll send you a message later, Matt. Love you. Oh, Marek's back to creating things.
Oh god.
Yeah. Just checking in. Marek's there. Right, I played against Cam's list.
Yeah. How do you beat
And-
it? How do you beat it?
Do you want me to tell you who the first... Okay.
You take
Who
Marek
do you-
out first.
Yeah, you're right. The way you beat this list is you kill Marek, and then you have to decide whether or not to go for Vader. And that's a very hard decision. But you'd never make that decision with Marek still on the board. Unless they just give you Vader, in which case take him, fair enough. But Marek's target number one, right?
Yeah. So he's panic pilot.
And then, yeah, you just panic him and then cater next door. Oh, the titles. Yeah,
I've
we'll
got a
give away
full
titles.
set. Yeah, we'll give away those.
If you don't want them, mate, we'll give them away.
So I must have missed the news. Our Rastro Ash on hiatus. Hope the guys are all good. So Ash started a new job a few months ago, and it's,
Yeah, he's
it's
posting now.
super early mornings. Excuse me. So Ash only kind of does it when he can. There used to be every other Monday. However, that has been replaced with Rasta doing painting pretty much every Monday. And obviously we
Yes.
do the Tuesday Night Fly Casual, and every month we have a weekend of X-Wing with our tournaments. So for
Yeah.
in that respect, you know, you may lose a little bit of Rasta and Ash, but you gain so much more. And because of that, I'm going to have a jelly bean.
Go for it.
What flavour?
I don't know, look at it.
Is anybody a connoisseur in the little jelly belly jelly bean things? Because I think that's a Coca-Cola flavoured one.
Good worry.
I've got a double here with a little brown blue smile. And I'm going to go for a white one just because of mix and match.
I thought you were going to say white supremacy then.
Why did I say that?
That's why you went for the white one.
Right.
Because it's superior.
Any of you jelly bean fans out there know what this one is? What flavour is this?
I actually have no idea.
It smells like cream soda.
Cream
Let's see what it tastes like. Ooh, no.
You don't seem pleased there, sir.
It's coconut. I don't like
Oh
coconut.
no! You
Oh,
can have that all
no.
to yourself, mate.
Bob and Fred say it's paracetamol. It would have been better
Pina
tasting.
colada. I'd rather get caught in the rain pie.
Oh. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good, man.
This is what you watch Tuesday's stream for, isn't it, guys?
Watch Steve eat bloody...
Steve eat horrible sweets.
I hate coconut, man.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh, no. That's savage. So what's this one?
Oh dear.
It smells. Anything's better than what I'm just eating. Grape. Okay, saying grape. Dr. Pepper. But it doesn't really. Mate, whoever said Dr. Pepper has nailed it.
Oh, nice one, Pie.
That is
Spot on.
with a slight aftertaste of coconut. I've got this one here, it's brown. And it's got white and green sort of speckles on it. It's my last one I'm going to try. What are we saying?
What do you think, chap?
What do you think, chat? What's he going to do with Rick?
That's
here?
no mood. 3 forwards. Yeah, have a good time there.
Tastes a bit like cookie dough.
Some ships need killing that aren't dead. Just gonna do it. Just gonna off them. Oh no, that's still alive. That's fine. That's this. There you go.
Okay, done.
Of course it is. You panic him and then you K10 behind him. Panic him some more.
Kay saying I gave me some Dr. Pepper the other day and asked him what the flavour was. His reply after much thought was spicy fruit,
Spicy fruit.
which is pretty spot on.
Kids are fascinating.
I just don't see where the firepower's coming from
For which list?
for Kylo's list.
I don't know. It needs to be regen.
Yeah, Phil, I just noticed that it's bugging me how you have the Imperial symbol behind the Republic list and the Republic symbol behind the Imperial list. You know, we're not perfect.
No. I left you with Steve and I haven't checked it.
What?
You got it. It's close enough, mate. I'll let you off this time. It's fine.
All right. It's bad as
Both factions are there.
as bad as Josh Thompson.
No, Josh is way worse. Josh is a real stickler for the
Yeah.
setup. It's close enough, Phil. It's just going to have to bug you for 15 more minutes. Oh, which means Giri's about to close. So Giri, you got like a minute on Giri, guys.
Oh, have
If you
we?
want to enter for Giri, yeah. There's some Marek crits
Yeah,
in there.
1 minute.
Marek, gonna get you.
44 tickets in. Double damage.
Oh yeah, direct hit. Boom. Yeah, so as I was saying, right, I played against Calm's list.
Has he
and-
has he regened with Rick?
I don't know. He must have done that too. But anyway, so I've played a game. I played a game against Calm's list, and he critted
Well,
me.
hold on a minute. He's got 2 left, so he goes back to his discard pile, doesn't he?
Yeah, Cam will know. Cam will tell him. And this is what I say. Right, I played a game against Calm's list, and he hit me so hard with Marek.
Yeah,
Don't
you shuffle your discard pile and put him back in.
No, I'm just saying, I have gone through my entire deck because of all the crits that be going around the table.
Yeah.
I have gone through the entire deck.
Yeah.
That's 2 left.
I was about
Wow.
to say, I've played a game against Calm's list and had a game where he made me cycle my deck twice.
Really?
Yes. In one game.
20 seconds, guys,
Also,
for the
I'll
raffle.
point out, pretty much every single roll he's had has been 4 hits
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Just fly better.
Well, I've got to be so ready.
It's about winding him up, man. Don't wind him up.
He had to come back for a little bit more though, didn't he? You saw it.
Yeah. That's all right.
Couldn't walk away from that.
No.
You could
The
not run to the
raffle
referee.
is
Yeah.
closed, everybody.
Yeah, have you ever seen someone in a single game refreshing the deck twice?
That's savage.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have a ghost with Hull Breach.
Yeah.
Everybody. Marek eats your deck. And then you end up with like 20 cards on your...
Does even the discards from when he picks 3, do they still go back in?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They're all good
They're still
discard.
discarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
should know what he's doing. He's flying this as loads. Yeah. I mean, cycling once I've had quite a few times, but cycling twice I didn't even think was possible. Turns out it is possible, right, to cycle your tech twice. And I still had a ship left on the board at the end of the game. It's a 4-ship list.
Is that from when you're flying the bomber?
No, it's a Fluffy Ghost list.
Oh, right, okay.
It's a 4-ship list. I still had a ship on the board at the end of the game, and I'd gone through my deck twice.
My Marek gave out 3 crits and I hit. And 1 hit in 1 shot.
This is why you have to kill Marek first, everybody, because he's the one who does the nonsense crits.
Yeah.
There's a director and they bit direct.
Yeah.
There you go.
So they're discarded.
I'll be dead.
Marek is savage.
This is why you have to kill him while you still have shields. This is exactly why, right? You guys are seeing how horrible Marek is. That ship is not just a Vader carrier.
Pure savagery.
Marek is really good in that ship. 48 points for that ship. It's bonkers. Marek's just as competitively costed as Vader. You just don't notice it.
Yeah.
But he's really, really good. The list I really like with him in is the 5/5s. Have you seen that list?
No, I've not seen it.
List. Just 5 pilots and a rush of 5. Marek, Duchess and 3 TIE fighters. Howler, Harbour, Scourge and Mauler. Marek Vader Rack. Ooh, Marek Vader Rack's pretty horrible. That's a lot of crits. You got 3 crit machines there, Pi. That's pretty horrible. You gonna sit there, Rick? Or dare you? Marek dares you to sit there. He doesn't even care that you got 3 defense dice. Because Vader's gonna hard 2 up your buttocks.
Yeah. So Gold Squadron Trooper is dead? Is it just Rick against these 2?
Yeah. I've no idea what health because he's just stopped the day. But if Marek and Vader really are on full health, Rick's screwed.
I concur.
Yeah, guys, anyone in the chat, if you're an Imperial player, Callum's list. Oh my word. It's good. It's really good. It's 200 points, Maze Rim. So you can, if you want to. But you lose hate. And hate's better, I think.
Can you put an EPT?
You put it on Marek.
Oh, okay. Thoughts and prayers for Rick.
I mean, look at where he is now. It's like, fair enough, his ability is active, right? But there's nothing to do.
I prefer my Vader list. Do you know what? I prefer my Soul Sixer list. I might bring Emon out with that new bomb. Because no one's flying it because I think it's overcosted. But
Why would you spend the force on not the focus there, Callum? Why would you triple dip? You had focus. You don't need to defend at all. So yeah, he takes a crit and then Marek shoots it. No, sorry, Mazer, I've not seen it. There's not many good carriers for it, to be fair.
Cannon.
Yeah.
Why not put it on the shuttle?
What shot?
First order.
Because it requires having targets in bullseye for maximum effect.
You get an extra dice as standard.
Yeah. So if you get them in bullseye, you're still just rolling the same amount of dice. But
4.
if you're outside their front firing arc, they can't cancel crits. It's not going to be really relevant for Upsilons.
Looks half decent on initiative 1 defenders.
Still don't see it, Pie. Sorry. Don't see it at all.
Curious about it on LO and keeping his wings closed. White Talon then barrel roll into bullseye.
Maybe. It's only 2 points, to be fair. It's really cheap.
Yeah, but it's cheap for a reason.
Because it's not really good.
Cannons aren't really effective in this game right now. You know, you haven't really got any sort of 2 dice attack ships with cannon slots.
Well, the most obvious cannon carrier is going to be Alpha class Star Wings, right? Oh wow, Marek and Rick just shot each other to death.
Or did he take Marek down?
I'm guessing so.
So 200 to 128 then.
Ole, 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 ole.
He just took Marek off the board.
Yeah, he did. He still died, but he took
Yeah.
Marek off the board. It's worth it.
That's
Was
cool,
that
man.
mutual destruction between the two of them?
Yes, it was.
Nice.
I rolled 4 hits, and he rolled 3 bucks, and I did the same as well. So he died.
Cool, man. Just push the door too.
Maybe you're right, Pie. But if you're I1, how reliably are you going to get ships and bullseye?
So what? So what we're saying then? That list that Callum's got is pretty savage, isn't it?
Yes.
We were just talking about it, and it was saying probably the guy to take out first is Marek.
Yeah, take out Marek first, or
Yeah.
take out the other 2.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to get rid of the 2 first, and I was hoping
It
Padme
made
would have.
sense given the board state what you went for.
yeah.
To be
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really get Wolf's ability off too much with it, but again,
No, his target was always in front of him, really, wasn't
so
So-
was over front.
Did you use Daredevil?
Yes, I did.
We missed it. I think we were talking about Star Wars.
Oh, no, it's alright, Daredevil. You're facing a rock and you Daredevil.
Yeah, that Daredevil to turn in. I was tempted to do it.
Oh
so
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
the Daredevil worked. The regen works. So I quite like how it all
Yeah.
works together.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Wolf. Oh shit! I'm on.
No swearing.
Aww. Padme. To be fair, I still enjoy flying her. She's still a lot of fun.
Yeah. So where do you? That was always going to be a tough matchup for you. I think the Panic Pilot 4K behind you with the Gold Squadron was just.
With the eye on and
Yeah,
there was
you just nothing you could
there's nothing
do.
to do
was
with
there?
it. It was going to go down
Marek
to it.
likes to eat torrents.
He does.
Yeah.
He likes to eat tarts. I was hoping Wolf was going to get it in there earlier on when we were all down in the corner.
Yeah.
I was hoping that me going the turn in, I could have got a shot on Vader
Yeah.
and then a shot on Marek at the same time,
Yeah.
which would have been ideal, or at least a bum shot.
Yeah.
So that's why
Okay.
I went over the rock. I rolled a crit, so the arc might have had 1 health extra.
Yeah.
And then if
Okay.
you'd gone a bit faster with Marek, I would have got the shot out the front, shot out the back, which is what I was really hoping for.
So you've had a bit of success with like similar kind of lists within
Yeah.
Republic, haven't you?
You mean a Republic Swarm?
Yeah. So how does the list that you fly in? How does that differ? You know, from a flying perspective, from a firepower perspective. Because I think when you lost Wolf, I think I said, well, I can't see where the firepower is going to come from now.
The firepower comes from Rick.
Yeah.
Because he was often doing 1s or 2s, and Rick was often doing the 3s.
Yeah.
So that's where the firepower comes in, and then
Okay.
that's where the Daredevil came as well.
Yeah.
So I get to do my turn.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
get to do a
okay.
bank instead. So I'm still doing the same maneuver, but I get to keep my evade instead.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm getting a little bit extra. The torrents do what the torrents do. The torrents.
The
kill.
torrents are 25 points of like, you
Just
need
filler.
to kill me. They're fillers.
They're 25 points of that, which Mary did. I'm not too sure about my deployment. I feel like maybe if I just kept them all together at 1.
Yeah, Rick
I
tried to
could've-
get the flank, but he wasn't quick enough, was he?
No, it wasn't quite quick enough. But he did what I wanted it to do, which was to bait Vader away. And
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
Marek away.
yeah.
He baited them away,
He did, yeah.
which is what I really wanted him to do.
Firestorm Phil says hi, Kylo.
Hello.
So yeah, it's okay. So but Callum's list is, you know, Marek just wrecks face if you let him, doesn't he? So
There's
Endgame Marek's pretty terrifying.
So
yeah, endgame Mark's pretty hard. It's the constant. I've got the fire control. I get a change of crit, and then I spend fire control, and then
It's very
it was constantly like 4 hits or 2 crits. It was constant, just all the time.
And it's not surprising for that list to do that. It's a very accurate list.
And even if you get behind it, they're still manoeuvrable enough to like literally 1 or 2 turns later they're
They
back
can
in.
shake you.
I feel maybe if I'd taken like the sinker swarm that I have been flying,
Yeah,
and took out that arc and put in Rick instead,
yeah,
I feel like it might have been a bit much because then I've just got more health and more gun. So that face off, those 2 would have probably died sooner, and then everything turns into Marek.
yeah, cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I've still got my rerolls and stuff like that.
Fair.
But I was flying a list like that. So the list I was flying at the hyperspace at France Open.
Yeah,
But instead I had Sinker in it,
yeah.
and Rick and Padme both had regen.
Oh, okay. So
you
that
have to
seems a little bit stronger to me.
It is and it isn't,
Yeah.
because although you have to keep them a little bit closer together because you want the rerolls.
Yeah,
But then because Sinker's PS3, he's dying a lot quicker.
yeah,
It doesn't help when you roll 9 dice and they're all blanks, and he dies really, really quick.
yeah.
But he died to 2 PS4. A lot of the times he died to PS4s because
Yeah.
they went after him and they didn't get a shot back. So that's why
Okay.
I put Wolf in. So at least then, if he does die, at least he still potentially gets his shot back.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. Cool. Well, that was quite a good game, really. It was like
It's very interesting.
Marek. I couldn't believe the amount of damage that Marek was doing.
People underestimate him.
You know, and I think that's a lesson for
'Cause he's
people
not
that are
Vader.
watching. You know, the imp stuff just isn't about
Yeah.
Vader.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of crits in that list. The 2 Tempests aren't too bad.
Yeah.
But again,
But
in my
again, they're
list,
like the torrents are just annoying filler.
the Torrents, they're not there. I'm really tempted. I can still do the same list.
For 40 points, they're bargain.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
could do the same list. The 2 gold squadrons go up to blues, and I can give them both dedicated.
Okay.
Oh, Dedicate's terrible.
Why? Because then I get to re-roll blank dice on, say, Padme.
Yeah.
Yeah, but frustrating.
Yeah.
But again, it's cards like Dedicated, which are really kind of like that you can't really see a place for them in the meta at this moment. But as the new waves and stuff come out, that card I'm finding and I'm seeing that some cards are becoming less relevant, and more cards that we thought were irrelevant before are now coming into play.
Yeah, and especially with the point chasers, because dedicated is now one point.
Yeah.
I'm
Where-
happy to be wrong, but I think Dedicated's absolute garbage. Sorry.
No, that's fine. But you know,
It's a
we're
card.
not-
It's a card I've written off, maybe wrongly, but it's
Yeah, but then things
When it was
like
3 points, yes, because
Yeah.
it's just
Even-
two, but being at one
yeah.
point.
But the thing is, right? Why? The thing I really don't like about it is they've put out like all these faction specific cards are quite interesting.
yeah,
If you think heroic, fanatical, selfless, even ruthless appears sometimes, and fearless.
yeah,
They're all quite interesting, right?
yeah.
The thing I really hate about Dedicated is only 2 pilots can take it.
Well, that'll change as new waves
Maybe
come
the
out.
Naboo
Maybe the card
generic. 'Cause
packs.
if the Naboo generic has an EPT, then he can take it as well. And then there's
No,
3.
No, he can't. He can't. take
So there's
it.
there's 2 pilots in the whole faction that can take that card.
Yeah, one. Yeah, the Arcs.
That's
and the
not an
Zorros.
identity.
Yeah. No,
Just
no,
doesn't
you're
make
right.
sense.
You're right.
Well, no, but the dedicated is all about the clones, help protecting.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
my point is that the vast majority of clones can't take it
no, but
because
that's
of the
irrelevant.
restrictions.
Are
on
you,
it.
are
So
you,
it's just
so what I'm
bonkers.
getting from that is Carlos basically saying that it's aimed towards being like a themed card, themed sort of canon type card, but the game hasn't got the pilots that are allowed to take.
It hasn't got the
But you're
ships
only
for
going
it.
to
Yeah.
allow 1 pilot
Fine.
per chassis
So do you think
to do it, and
uh,
even the Naboos haven't even got the pilot that can do it.
Rasta, you've missed the raffle, dude?
Yeah, you've missed it. Sorry,
Oh,
boss.
who won
Sorry,
a
boss.
card?
We haven't done it yet.
I mean,
No.
oh, good.
Drawn
Can I
it, but
stand
it
for
has
it? Yeah.
closed.
So we're going to do the top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Rasta. We're going to get probably ousted from the team for that.
Should have driven faster, Rasta.
Okay, so faster, Rasta.
You got to go faster.
Should have drove faster, Rasta, for some pasta, you X-wing master.
That was very well played.
Yeah, cheers, man.
So
So
you
the
started that out nicely.
no. So this is for the R2 Astromech card, and for the 3rd place we have
The
pie. Well done, pie.
Congratulations and commiserations, sir, because that rules you out of Gary.
Yeah, that rules you out, Gary. I'm afraid, dude.
So
But
I only got one. I'm sorry.
That's for the pie. That's all right. Yeah. So we've been saying how cool it is for you to have brought those back for us. You know, it was really kind of you to do that and to think about us while you're out there sunning it up in beautiful Paris.
It wasn't.
Are you down for the weekend tournaments, Pie?
Yeah, you down for the weekend tournaments, Pie?
Well, in which case we'll hold it for you.
And for second place is the R2 Astromech card and
a matching foils.
And a matching S-Foils double-sider. Again, courtesy of Kylo Turley.
Skywalkers with
And the winner for that is Mark Hughes. Unfortunately, wounded. I was going to make Guri a thing. Let me just write down Mark.
Guri is a thing, Rasty. You don't need to do it. Stand down, sir. Stand down.
Packer. Everyone else, you're all in the running for
what a mark.
the beautiful Guri card. Thanks, gents. No problem. So, and this is the big one.
This is the big one.
Kylo, you press the button, do you?
I get push the button.
Yeah,
Yeah, go on, pick a winner.
Because you gave us the card, so you choose the winner. Do it. And
Don't
the winner
blame
is,
me.
blame from Kylo, is... Matt Whittam! Way! We love Matt Whittam.
Nice one, Matt.
And that's awesome. So Matt Whittam, if you're down in the next couple of weeks...
He said August, didn't he?
Yeah, so that's in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
This is yours, Mr. Whittam. So that's amazing.
Here's the
amazing.
hey, what a
Yay, what a Matt! I'm really pleased for you, mate. Because this thing's pretty rare in this country. So our good friend Kylo has donated that. So thank you so much for that, mate. Appreciate that.
Well, everyone was after it,
Yep.
and I thought it'd be nice to give it to the stream.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate it, don't we?
Yeah.
And that's that.
Matt in particular is very grateful.
Don't mind that I lost it to such a gent. Pie, you're such a suck up. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. Have I missed anything worth watching back? Yeah.
Yes, Paul.
Yeah. Me commentating on 2 games.
Yeah, Steve.
Totally. Yeah.
Steve is back in the building.
2 awesome games of X-Wing tonight. The first game was Rastamace versus Tim Marsden for the Bones Challenge. And this one was Callum Patterson versus
you've got to
Kylo
find out
Turley.
who actually holds bones.
And we discussed whether Muppets were Muppets or people in Sesame Street were Muppets and all that sort of stuff. We did famous people that we've met. I sent a message to the guys from Pendulum to ask if they were writing more music. A private message.
You know a guy?
I know a guy. My people spoke to your people and vice versa.
The truth is just every week I'm like, what are we doing?
So that was Tuesday Night Fly Casual. I would just like to say that I am moving away from the area.
Yes.
I am moving to Cambridge next weekend.
Has that fully gone through now?
Yeah, I have a new job over there. I'm going to be moving in with my girlfriend in the next month or 2. So thank you for everybody. If that means for you guys out there that I am probably not going to be able to do the stream.
That's put with me, guys.
Yeah, so
And luck.
this
I'll
may
give myself a tribute.
There you go.
this may be. It probably won't be my last one, but I'm probably not going to be here. Maybe once a month, maybe once every 6 weeks or so. That's probably going to be it. So I would just like to say, for all the months I've been doing this, and for the guys that I've worked with, and Kylo, and the people who've donated stuff to the stream, thank you very much for everything. And yeah, it's been real fun, and hopefully I can get back on here soon. But I've done both games
See you
tonight.
later, bye.
It's probably my last. Yeah. It's probably going to be my last one for a while, but I'll still be about at the Weekend Warlords weekend tournaments, which is 2 weeks or week and a
10th
half
and 11th
away.
of August.
So I'll be here
Be
for
there,
those.
guys,
I
in
may even
stream
jump on for
or in the room.
the commentary on one of those days. But for people that watch all over the world, people in America, people in Australia, people that I've met all through this and doing this stream, thank you very much for your support and your kindness in letting me ramble on for 2.5 hours.
Did you actually talk about X-Wing tonight?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Wow.
So yeah,
It was mainly like, oh my
thank
god,
you.
look at how scary Marek is. For
He
half
is
an hour.
very
He's
scary.
like,
Not even
look at all those Marek crits.
Yeah, I'm not leaving X-Wing, but I'm going to try and establish a bit of a scene over in Cambridge with the Weekend Warlords sort of ethos and stuff. I'm not leaving the team. I'm still going to be at the big events. I'm still doing everything I need to do. I just need to sort of be a little bit honest with you guys to say my life's changing and I've got things are on the up and I'm doing things that I want to do.
It's a good thing.
And I'm a bit sad about saying what I've just said, but it's the right thing. So
Yeah, whatever works for you, man. It's been great having you in here, and hopefully we'll get you back in
yeah.
on occasions.
Special
We'll see.
guest commentator.
Yeah, special.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
you can't get rid of me that easily. I'm like a coconut flavoured jelly belly, but I've still got the taste in my mouth. So, but that's it. That's Tuesday night fly casual. That's the 2 games. That's it from me, and I will see you on the next one, or not. But thanks very much. Thanks to Ryan. Thanks to Kylo.
Thanks for having me,
to
mate.
Rasta and Tim for playing tonight. Thanks for John for letting us do this in the first place. Take care. Despite your hair.
See you next week,
I've got
everybody.
no hair, what do I do?
You know it. You've got no hair.
I've got no hair.
That's no moon.
We'll be back on Tuesday. Rast will be back on Monday.
Yeah.
Don't forget with his painting stream.
Yep.
That's no moon.
That's no moon.
It's Kylo's
That's a
head.
space station. Thanks for all the fun, the laughs, the
Press
jokes,
that.
and I
That's the wrong
will.
Don't touch it.
Oh, for Pete's sake! Hey, do you know what? Right, because it's gone watershed and all that sort of stuff.
What, we just have a random chat, random talk for a bit.
Yeah, let's do that for a bit. No.
Get rid of the
Which
thing.
one? Which
Get rid
one?
of the text.
No, I was just going to do a credit
Oh,
roll.
you can. Yeah, then you want
Go roll.
credits down there.
No, this is so unprofessional. What's going on here?
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Do you know what? I'm
Credits are a different scene. Different
well, let's
scene
just
down
go.
there.
There we go. Gone. And credits are there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then transition to that.
Transition to that.